be kind of disappointing, I suppose.
I'm sure everyone else would have enjoyed it.
No. It would have been really hard. I didn't have poison for the purple crab. I would have had to do it the old way. It would have taken forever. That's if I could clear Nilos without a blowpipe. That sounds really hard.
English tiles to start again for me.
Sure. You're just basically loading Maiden by taking a step forward. I think you could step here or here. I always step here, and then I just run back to this tile.
We'll do that every time she attacks, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this is just to load Maiden. Like you can't see Maiden right now, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Take cover. Take cover, stay there. Yeah, so if you can time it perfectly with me, then you can come with. All the way in, maul twice. Avoid the blood. Every single auto is super important now. Ah, I can't believe that procced. That's so tragic. We're gonna have another bad 70s. Normally I step back and I'll bow with you. I'll time my bow with your scythe, but you actually procced it off the scythe swing. So unlucky.
I
Go
need
ahead
to
and
kill
scythe
the far
the
one.
loose crab. Scythe the loose crab.
Right.
It's not your fault, by the way. It's my fault. I didn't organize it. Make sure avoiding blood. She attacks faster now, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Swing. Kill that crab all the way dead. Ignore the other crab that's loose. Avoid the blood. Hit the loose. Hit the crab. Hit the crab. Hit the clump. Avoid the blood. It's going to attack really fast here. Bonus points if you put your T-bow on between swings to stop yourself from getting drained. Avoid the blood. Use your bruise if needed. Gonna get you to proc here. Just keep swinging. Avoid the blood. Just gonna throw blood again. She's eligible to throw blood. Ah, it's 1 HP. That's so unlucky. We're gonna try to cycle tank, by the way.
All right.
Good movement. Dodging the blood. Use your claw spec when you can.
All right.
Nice, nice. Out we go. Off the blow. W's in chat if you're proud of this man. Absolute champion.
Sheesh.
No pressure. W from Avonix, W from Abigail, W from Jeremy, W from Tom's.
Let's go.
I love to see it. Bloat's gonna be slow. That's all I gotta say. Drop your empty vials. Might as well. It's not gonna do anything for you. M from Lucifer. Begs to be different. Oh, a little cheeky pre-fire. Only do one in hard mode. He can turn within 16 ticks. So you could he would have ragged you there. rule guy. Bloat turns more often in hard mode. Hands also fall the entire time. Down. Watch your feet, not your XP drops. Your pot runs out, don't repot. We'll just take a slow boat.
Alright.
Don't tank the stump. It's a funny looking Chally. I almost sang flinched it, which would have been probably the most comical item in my inventory. You can turn piety off between downs. Save you a lot of prayer. It's gonna be a while. I want to make sure it runs all the way. Down. Pay attention to the specific tick that I'm attacking on and correct. A good habit. Just watch your feet. He always runs in hard mode below 60%. So you can get away with the front-facing shots a little more. Obviously don't do it if the tile's ragged. Down. Watch your feet.
Get off of it. Oh gosh.
You're alright. Backy turn.
Oh, no.
Just watch your feet. Be careful with your movement. I recommend using your left hand to control your camera, right hand to control your movement. This way you don't end up holding your middle mouse button trying to dodge a hand and click to move at the same time. It's kind of an awkward situation to be in. Watch your feet, not your XP drops. Don't get handed. Don't use supplies here. If you don't know if you'll make it, just leave early. Don't force it.
Alright.
Backy turn. It's patience, patience, patience. He's down. We're gonna close the fight out here. Watch your feet, don't get handed. Could have challied a bit earlier on mine.
Easy.
Fantastic. At this chest, take a look at your points. I'll give you a feel for how hard mode is. Right, I've got 8 points, and I've used very little supplies. Let me take a look at your inventory. I'm gonna drop this 3-dose brew, decant it into a 4-dose. You can of course drop yourself. We're not gonna do channel point redemptions for this one. If someone redeems the camera spin, I'll refund it. As much as I think that would be funny, it's going to cause us to wipe, and I really don't want to. I appreciate the thought, though. I saw Nihilus spin in the chat. Hell no. No, no, no. It would definitely cause a wipe. There's no questions asked. I would just resign that. Let's get you 1 or 2 sharks. Now, you're going to notice that we've got a strange situation here. It's we don't have a proper melee weapon with us, right? We don't have full kit of range gear. Hard mode duo pillars are going to last longer than you'd expect. The way we're going to survive hard mode duo Nilos is by dealing with the cap state properly. And I should say properly in a specific way, because there's a proper way that's really fast, there's a proper way that's really safe for your first hard mode duo. For this very first one, the very first set of the very first enemy that comes down, we're both going to claw and chariot. We're going to try to nuke it completely. And then we're going to focus on keeping the room completely clear of all aggro's as long as we can. So if there's any aggro we can hit, we will hit it. Then our next priority is going to be keeping our northwest pillar safe. We can also focus any rangers. You're going to prioritize your blowpipe at all times. If you run out of things to blowpipe, if you run out of things to blowpipe, you can help mage stuff. I'm going to be maging the entire time. And if I run out of things to mage, I'm going to start meleeing things with my claws. I'm not excited to melee with my claws, but it's the only weapon at my disposal right now. For the second demi-boss, traditionally in duos, you want to like make it so you kill all the smalls, all the bigs stay alive, and then you drop the demi in, and then like you don't stall at all. We're going to do the exact opposite, which may sound counterintuitive. We're going to intentionally pop every single big to the best of our abilities right before the second demi would spawn, or wave 20 would happen. I'll call out like
All right.
what to hit as we go through it. The intent behind this is it's going to basically give us an empty room state right as the demi drops, because we've basically giga stalled and no Nilos came in that period of time. We're going to let the pillars tank some of the pressure off us, so that when the next waves come in after the Nilo boss, it's basically slowed it down to give us more control over the room for waves 21 onwards. So we're not trying to fight the demi boss and all the flooding and aggros at the same time. If we do that, it'll make life a little easier. You got 2 sharks. You keep the rest of your points. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
By the way, if you hit things the wrong color, it reflects damage in hard mode. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
You can sip your pot here. I'm gonna sip mine. Go ahead and spam some sweets to get back up to 99.
We go divine super combat.
Yep. Go ahead and trade me a swell.
Oh.
It should get you 10 HP. Just chomp them. Turn your prayer off. Don't waste your prayer. Chomp, chomp, chomp. If you have extras left over, just keep them. Just give them to you later. In we go. Here we go now. Swasu. What am I doing? Don't claw spec if you're about to.
No, I was
Save
just
your
gonna.
spec for the demi. I don't know if you have like duo reflex or something like kicking in. Melee gear on, scythe, and claw spec and then chally. Hit it when it's range, ignore it if it's mage. Focus the range in the room. Hit the big melee. I'm gonna start focusing all bigs after wave 16. Clear up all these smalls as best we can. Try to path away from them so you don't get popped. Let's get these bigs. All the bigs die. 18 west. Everything dies. Hit the big guy if he's not in range. I mean, if he's not mage. Ignore mage. Make sure you pray against the big guy. Clear all the aggros. Hit the big melee aggro. You're gonna focus big aggros that come in now. Focus northwest pillar, clean the rangers off it. Bottom right. We're gonna keep the pillars safe first. If the pillars are safe, then we can hit the demi. Have one more demi coming in soon. Pillars first. Use bruises if you need to. Southeast, southeast, southeast. Balanced, good. Let's pop a couple more. Clear the pillars just a little more, trim them a little. Get through the waves without any pillars falling would be ideal. Cool, made it. There's a mechanic for hard mode boss that we have to manage. You're going to be staying AFK basically. Don't move, treat it just like normal mode. I'll be moving away when it's range and grouping when it's mage. If you're below 99, you could use sweets. Just AFK, one tile north of where I'm standing. There you go. Yeah, BGS, you can BGS. If not, that's okay. I don't think I gave you one. Just get your prayers correct and it will go smoothly. You'll notice I pre-move away when it's a melee phase because I'm always going to predict range, react if it's mage. This is more for chat, by the way, not for you. So you're wondering why I'm moving the way I'm moving. I'm basically always trying to predict the worst case scenario. Should be smooth sailing here. Swing hard here, Chal, if you got it. Nice stuff.
Nice.
I'm going to give you an insurance policy. Trade me. Now, if I shit the bed, you have all you need to survive a hard mode top Sodid seg. You just have to tick it a little more than usual.
Alright.
Alright. The plan is do the same thing as you would in a normal Sodid seg, and then just tick eat the balls whenever you get them. Technically, we could share ball for both above 90 HP. We will not be doing that. Make sure you're below 99 HP if you're trying to tick eat with a sweet. Otherwise, use a brew to tick eat, okay?
Below 99? Yeah, of course.
Because it's a hard
Yeah.
food and it doesn't overheal. Yep.
Right.
Nothing fancy here. There's some mechanics that we're kind of not getting to experience due to it being a duo. We'll go ahead and spec. I'm going to camp Light Bear and respec.
Light Bear is 60 or
Yeah,
should I camp it?
Camp Light Bear and just respec.
Alright.
So we're going to be here a while. Camp Light Bear and respec as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Make sure you're flicking Piety to save on prayer as best you can. I'm going to try to stay in melee range as much as possible to delay the big balls that are coming out. Once you're below, above 22 HP, 23 or more, you can go back to melee. We skip the ball here, skip the ball, swing hard. Awesome, run the maze.
Right 3.
Go for it. Don't worry. Oh, be careful not to get meleeed. Your maul spec off?
Yes.
If you don't enjoy them, feel free to watch something else still gaming. Nobody's forcing you to be here. I'll take you the ball. Oh no. Tiki it? Okay, we saved it. That was horrible, I misclicked. Alright, we're good. Oof. Monkus. That's kind of tragic.
No, I forgot to eat up before I went in there. I died.
No.
I forgot.
I
The
tried to react in
tornado
time.
does 1
I realized what
damage.
was happening as I looked up in the top left. That's so tragic. The chip damage got you. Yeah, I kind of deserved to die earlier in that anyway. That's unfortunate. I had a very
Man,
good chance of clearing there actually, if we make it past that. That's tragic. I tried.
I forgot that it deals like 1 damage in
It
there.
deals 1 to 3 damage every few ticks on the inside. That's tragic. That's a great try though for first case you do. I absolutely agree, 55 Jeremy. And honestly, yes, great try. Maybe we could get a couple actual other players in here, rather than trying to do a hard mode Thomas a learner raid. See if we can find someone. Looks like we have someone in the queue. Let's get SLM in here. SLM, welcome. If you'd like to join, feel free to apply at the board. We'll get you in here.
Okay.
Damn. So close. It's a solid try, man, by the way.
I just wasn't thinking about it at all.
No,
That's
it's okay. It's tragic because I actually stepped past the, past the third row, so I had to like instantly react and try to like tick eat and make it work. So iMooch, is that SLM? Is that correct?
Yeah.
SLM, awesome. We'll go and update your Discord nickname to match. Change nickname, iMooch. And then I didn't update yours, but I think yours already matched. Terab.
yes.
Let's see if we have anyone else. If anyone else wants to join and help out, feel free to join Discord. I'll give people a minute or so to show up. In the meantime, join the hub AHC1. We'll go ahead and check your worn gear. You can keep the sweets, by the way. They're yours now. it's it's all yours.
Sweet.
I should have called that out. That's a mistake on my end. I could have probably saved you if I'd had the presence of mind to call it out. I don't want to use this setup for a learner aid. Go ahead and gear up. What a tragic way to go out. The maze. Ah, well.
Yeah.
M8 hyphen D. M8 hyphen D. Uh, just checking. Are you 7 blunts in game? Or are you applying at the word soon?
Uh,
Just waiting to see. It's muted in Discord, so I don't know if this is him or if this is someone else, so can't take him until I
I
know.
I've played with him before. He's MAD
sorry
in
about
game
that.
too.
Different person or same person?
I'm coming right now.
Calvin? Okay. I just don't want to accidentally yoink someone else. AHC, was the Warcraft GM time annoying for me. Funny story there. I literally went there for GM time, and I didn't really watch a guide or anything. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna BGS it and melee it down. And I swear, my Dragon Hunter lance went to town. Like my first attempt, I went nuclear on Warcraft. So I kind of got spooned. MAD, there you are. We could do a 4-man. 4-man's a pretty favorable skill. Our teaching all stream today? Oh, we did free CA help earlier. We'll do some teaching now, yep. We'll go ahead and run with this group. We'll run 4. I can do, if we have another learner show up in the queue, we can grab one more. OSRS Twins RV, thanks for the follow. I want you guys to gear up for your favorite role. Hub is AHC1. And I'll talk you through the raid as we go through it. We'll need one person in North Freeze, one person to range DPS, and one person to melee DPS. Take a look at who's gearing for what, and kind of call out who's kind of claimed the role by the first person I see grabbing an iconic weapon for the role. See, Tarab has got a full range switch.
Well.
Mooch is shopping, I think. And MAD is not in the party, so I do not know.
Sorry, what was the party again?
AHC1, a hard carry 1, AHC1. Slayer Rancor is better DPS now? Ooh. I wasn't on a Slayer task for mine. I was just using Salve. I just swung really hard. Parker, you don't mind me being in here, right? You're free to stay if you want. The only role that I let drop void range is the mage role. So if you want to be North Freeze, you can drop it. Everyone else. 1 natural ruby bolt reset for the start. Max melee, 2 burning claws, 1 void waker. Ooh. It's complicated combination, but it sounds like it's pretty efficient. Resetting for rubies is always kind of I don't like doing that. Alright, let's take a look at setups. Looks like MAD wants to do some freezing. Mooch wants to do some melee. Tarab has... the Menify Remedy is just for duos, by the way. You don't need to do it for larger skills. That's just a unique thing because Maiden just drains you super hard in duos with how many attacks you take. So it's just like a way to get past May without using tons of supplies. Not the fastest way to do it. You'll still want chins. If you have a buckler, we can take a buckler, and you no longer need the light bear. You can go back to the setup you were intending to take originally. If you don't have a buckler, I have a community buckler I can loan you. You'll be North Freeze. Go ahead and grab a melee weapon of choice. Oh, you've got one there, Sulfur Blades. That works. Would you like to borrow the community buckler, Tarab, if you need one?
Yes.
You got it, man. Go ahead and just trade me. Just say confirm loan for confirm loan.
Confirm loan.
XD confirm loan. Sure, close enough.
You have chins, or I need to go buy some.
Yeah, I can get you some chins
just ran
too.
out today.
Not in my inventory, but I can grab you a couple more. Tribute? I should only be taking about 20 into the raid. If you're min-maxing, you might be able to find opportunities to throw a couple more. In hard mode, you're not able to throw them at the pillars as loosely in Nilos when you're doing cleanup because they're AoE and you get reflect damaged and killed. So something to keep in mind.
Carry Shivering Blood Fury over Rancor?
If you don't lose a 48 max scythe, so who's saying that's Mooch?
Yeah.
In your gear, you're able to bring Blood Fury and camp it. And then as you feel more comfortable with the content, you can swap it over to Rancor, and then use that extra inventory spot as a fill. Do I need a 5th? If there's another learner who shows up, I could take a 5th. Alrighty. Setup wise, everyone's got their void range, except North Freeze, which is fine. I'm okay with that roll dropping it. Looks like you've got the threshold met. If you have any staff that has magic percent damage bonus, you prefer that over Ancient Scepter, or has more magic bonus. So Nightmare Staff, if you have
Actually,
Kodai, Master Wand,
can I
etc.
avoid bringing the buckler?
Can you avoid bringing Buckler? You
Yes.
definitely want to bring it for your range prefers and make it so the chins are more likely to one shot.
Alright.
You'll bring 1 divine
I
and
do
2
not have
regs instead of
anything
2
above.
divines and 1 reg for the divine super combats. And you can equip the chins of Buckler to get an extra inventory space. And you can also drop the light bearer. And now you've got a little more space for supplies. Now after your pre-pot, it'll be 2 anglers and the rest brews. You could take 2 resources instead of 3. I think 4 total is maybe a little overkill, but you'll balance it when you get to the soot chest anyway. This is nitpicking. So MAD, I swap 1 restore for a Sandfew. And then if you're ever taking more than 2 brews, you'll want to take another regular super combat. So I'll make it so you can brew super combat adversing. Then after your pre-pot, you will have 2 anglers in your setup, and then the rest brews after your pre-pot. For Mooch, recommend being on Lunars, but it's okay if you want to pot that setup, that's fine.
Oh, I can
It
switch. Yeah.
looks fine. You'll swap 1 restore for a Sandfew. I just recommend it for people who are learning. If I'm doing 4s, it's less of an issue because Nihilus is a little more forgiving, but in 5s, I do typically do on stream. The Nihilum tends to be a brick wall, and having Vengeance it actually does kill quite a few Nihilus throughout the room if everyone's constantly venging. Terab or MAD is our major. Go ahead and put them at the top. Terab is our ranger. Put them 3rd in orb order, and then Mooch at the bottom. Tears only. What's the volume down? Turned it down a tick. You got it. Alrighty.
Wait,
Okay, I think
is
setups
this-
are mostly taken care of. Just double checking. Nothing sketchy here. Everyone's got a blowpipe. Yeah, claws, chalice, fantastic. Then we've got a mix of BGS. There's 1 person with BGS. I'll be taking a Ralos in this setup. So at Maiden, if you have the BGS, you'll do Maul instead for Maiden specifically. And then anywhere that you basically could BGS, I'll try to get you to BGS. So like Nilo Boss will have you BGS. And for Zarpus, after the Maul's line, we'll have you Scythe double BGS, just to make it so that the defense gets to 0 more consistently. So we don't have more than 1 person taking a BGS. Let's talk about Maiden really quick, then we'll get in there. For Maiden, you're going to step away if you've been hit twice in a row and give aggro to someone else. If you get hit 3 times or more, you're going to take lots of damage. If you're freezing, you're going to be freezing the tomatoes as long as it doesn't make you late for the crabs. Don't be attacking right before the crabs spawn. You want to make sure that your freeze is available to freeze on the very first tick. If you're synchronized with your team and everything, that's a different story. But for a LFR kind of raid, just make sure you're not late. Be ready to freeze. I recommend moving right before you're about to freeze by inputting a long walk command. That'll make it so you don't get caught by blood while you freeze. For crabs, we're going to kill them all the way dead. If they reach her, she attacks faster. It makes the room really hard. For 30s, we're going to stay on boss. Freezers will get on boss after they freeze their crabs. If you have claw specs left over because we got it to 0 defense and you didn't use all your spec, that means you're going to do a claw spec. And as a last ditch effort, if you regen a Chally, you can do a Chally right before the crabs sleek to try and kill her. This is known as skipping 30s. My role self freeze, make freezing south 1, then south 2 in the clump. Backing my north freeze if they're late, otherwise freezing tomatoes to make life a little easier for the DPS rules. For north freeze, you're going to be freezing north 1, then north 2, then south 3 for the 3s, so it catches everything in the clump. Then the 4s, north 1, north 2, south 3, and the 4s. Once you've frozen all your crabs, you can help any crabs that are loose on the north side, and then help barrage damage on the clump if the clump's still healthy. Terab, you're on the range, you're going to kill south 1 all the way dead. You're going to throw chins at the clump till the clump is dead, and then get back on boss. Imuch, you're on the melee roll. You're going to be on the north side of the boss. You're going to kill north 1 all the way dead, then north 2 all the way dead, and then back on boss. Remember, for 30s, we don't hit crabs, we stay on boss, except for freezers who freeze them. If you understand what you're doing, you can put R in game. If you're ready to root on these 3 learners who are all 0 KC hard mode top, feel free to pot with us by redeeming some Rs. You guys got this. On terrible pot.
What's up?
Alright, let's go for it. I'm a big fan of the ding noise. R from Abigail, R from Paskies. R's all in the chat. Oh my goodness. Everyone's going wild. I'm rooting for you guys. I love the ding noise. The ding noise is the most satisfying thing, the plugin. If you don't have it, party ready check makes a ding noise when your whole party set R. It's so good. Can we get our own R ding? Oh my goodness. That would be such a sick thing to add to chat. If like 3 people said R, just auto triggered like a sound blurb. Like a little just like ding. Your team today. I messed it up. We'll do it next raid. Alrighty. Ranger should be with me on the south. Everyone else should be on the north. Maul and entrance. Do not double maul. Drop your salve and nothing else. If you drop something other than a salve, go pick it up. I'll wait. If you dropped anything other than a salve, I will yoink it. I see people. Mooch has the salve in their inventory. Maybe you didn't have any offhands. That's fine. Spam click to go in. The timer started for the whole raid. Make sure you maul in the very first tick. Ooh. Don't respect, don't respect, don't respect. Don't be scything at Sword 3, so be bowing from max distance. If you don't have a bow, you'll have to burn a few ticks. Mage gears on, we're ready to freeze north 1, 2, south 3, and 4. I'll cover 3s, you cover 4s.
Oh my
Kill the
gosh.
south one all the way dead first turn. Then 5 tiles away, medium fuse on the chins, throw it at the bigger clump. Kill the north 2 all the way dead mooch, all the way dead. Unfortunately, the clump was separated there. Make sure you're swapping tank mooch by stepping away or passing aggro.
Yep. That's my second one.
Mage
That's
gear on.
fine.
Mage gear's on 8. Cannot be blow piping all the way to entrance. I'll get all. So you would have been too late. Kill south 2 all the way dead Terrab. In this case, because it wasn't frozen in the clump, avoid the blood.
And that's 1.
Remember, for 30s, we're going to be skipping 30s. Be ready to freeze MAD. Do not refreeze the tomato more than once. You got all. Freeze all.
Are you staying on boss?
Stand boss, stand boss.
Alright.
Claws pick if you got claws. Beautiful. Nice maiden. We'll eat the angler, grab our salve. On to the next room. The timer has started, by the way, the second we entered Maiden, and it counts between rooms as well if you want kits. So the time between rooms is relevant. Be very fast between rooms. It'll make up for any inaccuracies we have in the rooms. Don't BGS drive-by if you've done that before in normal mode. It's a little more tricky in hard mode because hands can fall while you're doing it. If you get caught by a hand while you're doing the BGS drive-by, it will cook you. We are fine with a 3 down. Try not to tank the stomps. Try not to send flies to your teammates. He turns more often in hard mode, so we're going to walk, hang back a little bit further than normal. Just anticipate that he's going to turn. He turned already. While he's on the opposite side, you should enter the room, because he could go down on the opposite side in hard mode. Down soon. Make sure you're staying fully potted. Salves on, watch your feet, not your XP drops. Charlie out. Someone's wearing a Blood Fury.
Oh, yep, that's me.
I definitely won't call you out for it.
Oh, you should. I'll call other people out for it in the future, so.
No, I mean I was gonna say your name on Twitch, roast you publicly. It'd be kind of harsh. Check the learner stats. You got it. While we're mid bloat, 118, 112. 112 looks a little suspicious. Anyone feeling like super combating? Backy turn. Someone dropped an angler inside the room. You should eat it instead. Hmm. Last hit. Backy turn. You go down soon. Be patient. He might turn again. He turned. How's he still up? Like 50 ticks. I kind of ragged there. I went in there a little bit early. I thought he was down. Swing really hard there if you got this.
I got it.
That's on me.
Easy.
I don't know why I thought he went down. That's looking kind of grim. That's unfortunate.
I could
The bigger issue.
Oh
Oh,
my
unlucky.
Gosh, no.
You did nothing wrong. You just kind of got scammed. I just ran in there thinking he was dead. I got kind of distracted by that angler on the floor. I went and grabbed it, and unfortunately I sent some flies all over the place. Make sure you're eating your angler and not drop anything in the rooms. You won't have time to go back for them. MAD was here. Tierb was here. We'll give it another go. Don't distract the man with fish. No. You'll bring one for bloat, one for Nilos. You just eat them. It frees up your inventory so you can equip stuff. Do a quick double inventory check here while people are getting ready. Don't instapot. Once everyone's ready, once you're ready, go ahead and say R in game. Tears, be nice, Tears. Take MAD. After a pre-pot, you'll have 2 anglers in your inventory. Otherwise, looks good. Fantastic. Drop 1 brew for another super combat. Looks like you're gonna be light on super combat with that setup. Mooch said ready. Looks good after a pre-pot. Make sure you've got 2 anglers coming out. And then
Wait,
Terra.
What should I do with that
looks
third
ready.
spot? Another brew, you think?
Yep, the rest brews. You have 2 anglers, your Sandfuse, some resource, some brews.
Okay.
Pot up. We had a pretty clean maiden. We'll have an even cleaner one. That's the goal. We might even go for the GMCA. Would be kind of cool. The stop right there. Dodging the blood, very good. Out we go.
It was all my fault for not having the amulet on.
No, it's okay. Oh, you're saying that they would have done more damage, would have died? Respect, but nah. Alright, let's make sure if you're against the barrier, it means you're ready to go in. We've dropped our salve and nothing else. Spam click to go in. You drop the hard food out there, I'm going to try to steal it from you to remind you not to do that in the future. No more specs. 15 defense is fine. Don't be scythe proccing MAT. Go ahead and separate, lose a few ticks if you need to. Mage gears on, mage gears on, mage gears on. Don't try to be greedy with every tick. Avoid the blood, don't get hit. After the first blood throw, it always spawns a tomato, typically close to maiden. There's a triple splat, so it's a center splat there.
Thank you.
Don't be scything MBT. It's already frozen, it's good. I mean, you really don't want it to move, yes, but it doesn't do anything if it's already frozen. We'll gamble that. Yeah, I got it perfectly.
Understandable.
It's like, a tomato's a problem. I saw it in the duo raid.
I want it gone.
It's like the flashbacks. I saw it was causing problems. Oh, not the tomato. It's tomato abuse or something. I don't know. Avoid the blood. Mage gear on. We're ready to freeze. Remember, stay on boss for 30s. They're swinging here. You've got all your on time. After you freeze 4, you're going to try to make your way in quickly. And get your claw specs off. Claw spec at Terab. Last ditch effort, Chally. The second that looks like you can one-shot it. Chally now. See you later, maiden. It's a big Chally, 106. We like those. Eat your angler, grab your salve. Not the tomato PTSD kicks in, come on. Not the PTSD comment. Alright, let's keep going. We're entering on the opposite side. He turns more often in hard mode. Two, three. Okay. Don't be greedy. Watch your feet. He turned again. Watch your feet, now your XP drops. Don't flinch, don't tank the stomp. Try to stay full HP. You can flick your rapid heal if you're feeling really bored. Last hit. Out we go.
Dude, I went a little early there. My bad.
Walk on the wall. Back. Everyone's wearing a salve. It's fantastic. This side of looks closer running a corner. Last hit, don't tank. Remember, hands don't fall in the same place twice. Use your left hand to turn your camera. Walk on the walls. React when he turns quickly. Make sure you run around the corners, i.e. this kind of movement. You get caught on the corner, flies chain all over the place. Backy turn. Fantastic. Drop the salve. Grab a shark. And go. Be quick, be quick. For the demis, we're going to do a scythe and then a chally on them. Ranger, you're going to ignore the first demi. You're going to throw chins instead, okay? The outside of the room, it's wave 10, all the chins. I'm going to chuck 1 west, east, south all over the place. Everyone else, MAD, you're going to have the left side of the room, you're mailing. Mooch, you're going to have the right side of the room, you're mailing. That's MAD on the east and Mooch on the west. Spam click to go in. Fantastic. Make sure you're venging. I've heard a lot of venge noises lately. Venge your teammates if you have venge yourself.
I'm so not used to Venge on melee. Sorry.
That's no worries. Big range west. Ranger's gonna throw chins. Everyone else, melee gear on, scythe, and then Chally. Make sure you're potted. I can hit if it's range or melee. North freeze focus inside the room here. Hit the big guy, hit the big guy. Take him out. While he's alive, we'll make sure we're praying against him as well. Cut that next. Make sure you're avenging if your revenge broke. A lot of range in the room. Go ahead and find opportunities for it. Remember, chins are dangerous to use inside the room. 18 West is an important pre-fire. I'll always help with it because I don't want it to be something people chally. After this wave, the demi's going to spawn. Clear up any smalls while we're waiting. Melee gear on, scythe, and then chally. Look at pillar, help us while we're making our decisions here. Stay healthy. Pay attention to what kind of aggro's in the middle of the room. Stay healthy. 75 HP ideally. Make sure you're avenging if your revenge broke. A lot of aggro is going to pop your venges in the later waves, so just find an opportunity for it. Ooh, big brush. Ignore that guy. Ignore the big guy. Ignore the big guy. Focus your pillars. Southeast pillars low. Everyone southeast. All hands on deck. Everyone southeast. Doesn't matter your role. Top left pillar. We balance the pillar healths out by doing that. Get that big 30. Big melee. At this point, if you're running out of things of your role, you can help with the big guy in the middle. Alright, for the demi, Ranger will stand here. Brew up, resource, don't hit him yet, just pray. Brew up, okay, brew up, resource, super combat, range pot. Pot share the range pot if you can. MAD, you're going to stand here, and Mooch, you're going to stand here, okay? When it's range. When it's range.
Okay.
MAD, you've got the one over here. On the northwest. Mage in. Pre-move for range, go away. If it ends up being melee, we just react. Pre-move for range.
I mean, you're the one on the right.
Separate. Mooch, you got. Or sorry, Emmett, you gotta go the other side. Yep. Make sure as long as you're 3 tiles away on the range, it's okay. It's gotta be far apart. Mage in. Range out. Mage in. Range out. Mage in. Range out. Well, dead click. Mage in. Ends up being melee. Range out. See you later. We all live. Now the boss got dragged in a kind of funky way because people pathed under it, I believe. Just like step back funny. I think it's we had 2 people go back and like no second person to block. So when I changed targets, it kind of dragged. Anyway, I'll be northeast, I'll be 1-2. MAD, I'll be 1-3. Tarab 2-3. Mooch Phil. For Soap Maze, I'll call it out when it happens. For the balls, we'll be sharing them in a kind of special kind of way. Whoa, little misclick there.
I hit.
Someone spec who wasn't supposed to.
Oops.
MAD, you're gonna go 1 tile southwest there. So we're all like kind of the same square shape. Fantastic. For the maze, bottom of board border on the inside is going to hang back, and whoever's on the outside is going to wait on the 3rd row until it's no longer red.
Okay, I went in.
Call it out. That means Mooch, you're going to wait on the 3rd row until everyone else has left you behind. Then you're going to follow. You're going to do your part of the maze once you're connected to it. So Mooch hangs back a little bit. Since I'm on the outside, I'm waiting on the third row till it's no longer red.
Oh.
Yep, do your part of the maze once you're connected to it, just go. Don't wait for someone else to show you your maze.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Fantastic. Mallspec, if your roll is a 2, that should be myself and Tarab. Mooch Phil.
Hit.
DD for balls. West ball goes west, east ball goes east, no balls goes in the middle. We make a sandwich. Someone didn't stand in the middle when they didn't have a ball. They stood on the wrong
Okay,
side.
that's my bad.
Yep, just make sure we make a sandwich. The balls are the buns, everyone else is in the middle. Survived. Same thing as before, Mooch hang on the third row a little bit, wait for other people to go ahead, then follow. It spawns a tornado at your discretion. Do your part of the maze when you're connected to it. You can also take one step north at the very end of your section of the maze. It'll always connect north. Make sure you're doing your part of the maze promptly. Three specs should be MAD and Terra.
I won't have spec on this one. I messed up.
I missed.
I got
Mooch,
it.
go and spec.
I missed.
Tragic.
I'll have spec in just a second.
Yeah. We'll take you the ball if any more balls come out. Average. Beautiful. Keep flinching back, keep swinging. If you have above 22 HP, of course, don't flinch. 22, by the way, is that number that Soat can melee through prayer. That's why it's a special number. See you later, Soat. Alright, think about your inventory really quick. If you have any partial potions, don't drop them yet. Drop them at the chest. People might be able to decant them into something. You get fewer points in hard mode. If your teammates die, you want to drop the supplies up here. I already grabbed it, don't worry. If you have partial potions, you can scavenge off the ground and combine things. Drop any Gothic rests if you brought them. Put any offhands on, like Eldinus Sword, Buckler, etc. If you have an Angler still, it means you probably didn't eat it at Bloat or Nile. Make sure you do that next time. You're going to buy Stamina Potion first, then you're going to buy Resources, so you have 3 in your inventory. Then you're going to buy Brews. If you have extra points, you'll drop more Brews for your teammates. If you have even more extra points, you can drop Sharks.
How much hard food should I have?
None.
Oh, okay. So I might as well just eat.
One more Shark to drop. Nobody should have any empty inventory spaces. There's tons of supplies on the ground. Shop quickly, we do want to make time. Are there better drops in hard mode? There are the kits that are used for upgrading the Sang, so Holy Sang Staff, and Holy Scythe of Vitur and Sanguine Scythe of Vitur, along with the Dust for the pet. You also get slightly more generic loot. Cover your quadrant, enter from the center, not from the side, or else you get poisoned. I should have said that a little bit faster, yeah? Shame. Whoever's the BGS is going to do Scythe, Scythe, BGS, BGS, just to make sure that the BGSs land after the malls.
I got it.
If you have a mall, we'll do a mall. If all of our malls miss, we'll remall. Only if all of them miss, though.
So I'm saving all my specs. I'm doing Scythe, BGS, BGS.
Yeah, we're getting it to 0. Don't only do the second BGS if it's not already 0.
Okay.
If you have party defense tracker, it should tell you what its defense is at. And of course, if you have a claw, send a claw after the defense specs. Make sure you're potted as well. Divine pot. Don't want to be hitting small. Whatever quadrant you had at, so it's where you're going to be. Hopefully the BGSs connect. Huge. If you're learning your Zarpus movement, listen for the spit noise, spit attack, and pay attention to your scythe swing. We'll start off with the beginning of the cycle here. Spit attack, first swing, spit attack, middle swing, spit attack, late swing, and then after a late swing we can position for a 5-tick and attack when we would normally step back. Spit attack, early swing, spit attack, middle swing, spit attack, late swing, spit attack, position for 5-tick, attack when we would normally step back. Spit attack, early swing, spit attack, middle swing, spit attack, late swing, then position for 5-tick, swing when he spits. Spit attack, early swing. You can claw fix here if you have claw. Stay in your quadrant, you don't have to move. Attack when he looks away from you, and then hands off the keyboard. Beautiful. You just hands off the keyboard, just keep swinging. M8D, since you have people on multiple different ticks here, you're able to claw spec safely. Go ahead and just don't lose any ticks to it, just claw spec and then back to scything.
He's too
Oh, shoot,
nervous.
I don't have claws
Oh,
on
he
there.
doesn't have claws. Never mind.
I am nervous.
Yeah, that would make it hard to
I am
claw
a little
spec,
nervous,
wouldn't it?
Not gonna lie.
I mean, like, that sounds nice. Once I get them as a drop. Oh, or do you, like, forget them, or...
I can grab. I
Oh,
have
yeah, I
like,
just
mindless
didn't.
hard food.
Forgot.
Yeah, grab the stick and go. Drop some supplies in your corner, a brew, a restore, or 2. You'll pick them up if you're running out of supplies. Otherwise, leave them on the ground. If you end up dying, they'll be carried by your teammates to victory. We're going to be having to swing from pillar to pillar. The key thing for P2 is the movement. Make sure that you get the movement right. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of your quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, wherever you are during P2 is where you're going to be during yellows. Go ahead and stand up with me. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. MAD, pick up the staff. It's yours. You're going to drop at the west pillar for Terab. Terab, you're going to pick it up, spec while heading east. Take cover at the east pillar. That's Mooch's. Mooch is going to spec while heading west. I'm up next.
Oh.
And up is M8D.
Oh, shh.
It's alright, get it next cycle. Don't go back for it. Oh, that's okay. We'll have to dodge the falling rocks. Head east, dodge the falling rocks. East, everyone's east, everyone's east, everyone's east. If Terra picked it up, great. If not, get it next cycle. Head west first. More important, we stay together. Go ahead and pick up the staff whenever you're able to, Terra. You can spec if you want. It'll save us a tiny bit of time. Very low value spec here, since it's 3%. Awesome. Head to your corners. Range, prayer, piety. You're going to save your sand few now to block out the poison for the rest of P2. And then we can't use the same tile twice. Make a clockwise movement going around. Try to get the timing correct. If it gets rag, go ahead and step back. Brew up. So you have 85 HP. Can hit them when they turn blue. Take a bounce here. Brew up 85 HP before you swing, Mooch.
Yep.
A lag there. A bit awkward. Can't use the same tile more than once. I'll go ahead and start pinging them for you guys. Looks like MIT's kind of got a pattern going there. Terb, your tiles are here. Fantastic. Here next. Got it. Oops, there you go. Here next. And so on. You got it. Beautiful. Brew up before you swing, Terab. If you get bounced at this point, you're in lethal. 85 HP is an ideal amount. Might zap. Brew up. That's my bad. I positioned poorly trying to pop a crab. Just recover, it'll be alright. Recover Mooch, user brews, move and brew, move and brew. I'm dropping a few ticks here. Should be good. Mage Purse soon. Don't overheat. Don't heal. Don't heal. Hit your crabs. Mage Purse on will hit the crabs. Stays on. Mage Purse on. Stay in motion. Don't get hit by the cabbages. We'll make it. They do a small amount of damage when they expire, so try to avoid them right as they're about to expire. Or take a 20. Say
I believe in the Blood Fury.
Oh,
I believe in the
sorry,
Blood
did I
Fury.
miss it there? Was that my
It's
fault?
alright.
Did you say you don't want to do what?
You're good. You're good.
That's
Oh
actually,
shit. Have your
I don't
prayer
have
book
the
in case
shit-
if
I
there's a
don't-
cabbage.
I don't have the shift click set up on the hard mode.
Ah, that might be good. Yeah.
There we go.
Problem solved. If you're running out of supplies, feel free to pick it up. Pick what you dropped up. Stay in motion, Muchi. Don't get bounced. Like one more swing here. Clean tanking is going to be like Harry's P3. Heal up Muchi. Grab your brew, grab your restore, heal. Clean tanking carries P3. Just do your best not to melee. When the crabs spawn, you're gonna put your Sang on. You're gonna hit it when it turns from green to blue. The crabs will always turn different colors. Green becomes blue.
That's. I don't have shift click set up. I'm sorry.
It's alright, it happens. It was good effort. Make it to webs, make it to webs, position for webs, get towards webs now, get towards webs now. Webs, 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 sip your stem. MAD skip one, everyone else stay. Can you keep going? Little pot check, make sure 118. Fantastic. I'll keep on swinging. I'm gonna call the yellows out. Make sure you never go backwards to the end of webs. You can get webbed immediately. I'm gonna trim it all the way down until yellow spawn. I mean, trim it all the way down to 20% if we don't get there before yellow spawn. I'll have the west yellows. MAT, you're gonna have the center yellows, and Terab will have the east yellows. I've got the west. MAT has the center. Terab has the east. Three, 4, 5, 6. Under. Avoid your tornado at all costs. Drop your claw specs. Oops. Should we fix now?
Hmm.
If you have a ball on you, you have to pass it to a teammate. It's on me. I'm gonna pass it to Terab. Brew up, Terab. Brew up, Terab. Ideally, we pass it more than once.
I was trying to get to him.
Yeah, it's alright. We'll make webs here. I sit my stam here. Hopefully, can close it out. Do I still have to go through the heal phase? Or did it heal already? I feel like it healed already. Surely it healed already. Oh boy. So people might be wondering why don't I sit my super combat right now? That's intentional. I know my divine's running out in a couple seconds here. I want to be potted after it. Five, 6, under, attack. Alright, the Divine's available. The Divine's expired. Put her in the pog exactly. 1, 2, 3, under attack. Just put her in the pog. If you don't know how to pog tank like this, exclamation mark learn pog in the chat. Don't kill me, please. Oh no. No! Okay, we might be able to do this. Couple more swings here. Couple more swings. It's not looking good. The Blood Fury is not coming through for me. Please. Don't kill me. Don't do it.
The redemption?
Sure. We'll do one redemption. We'll give it a go. Four, five, six, under attack. See you later.
Sheesh. Great job.
My-
Incredible.
We
That's
didn't
insane.
make time though, no! So close! Ah, well, that is a first KC for 3
KC.
people at once. We love it.
Sheesh.
So you were very laggy, so I had to listen to you through my stream, and I didn't realize like my Discord was so screwed up. So that's like when I apologize for that. I got it fixed now though.
Oh hell yeah! I was lagging a little bit during P2. I don't know how bad it was. Hopefully it wasn't dropping frames on stream. It doesn't show it was. We're gonna line up. Normally I have the person who's 0KC stand in the middle. I'm gonna have all 3 of you just stand in front of me this raid. Because, you know, all 3 of you are 0KC. You would have received an elite clue. No way you called me out like that. Tarab, turn around. We're gonna face the entrance. We all face the same way. Pick your favorite emote. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little jog here. Picture in 3, 2, 1. Little bunny hop. Little party time. Let's go ahead and drop that in the channel. We always celebrate these. I do upload these to YouTube. Now, if you do exclamation mark YouTube, all of the VODs are getting thrown onto my VODs channel. So this is GZ at iMooch, at M8, D, at Tarib. First case, all
That was
3
crazy.
first case CHMT. Let me go ahead and grab the board here so you can see who you went with for commemoration purposes. Our KC's at the board. We always call them out 1 KC, 1 KC, 1 KC, and 1019 KC.
So what's the time for the dust, or you just have more likely? You're more likely to get dust and stuff.
You can't
if
get
you
the
make
dust
time.
except by doing hard mode. But one moment, Plunder Carries gifting a sub to Hard Carry to a Hard Carries community. It's their first time gifting a sub on the channel. Thank you so much for gifting the sub, Plunder Carry. I appreciate it a bunch. That soundboard you just heard was brought to you by my wife. Hopefully you found it amusing. I'm sorry. Your question was about the dust, right?
Well, just that the hard mode loot in general. You said there's a time factor. Does that mean you can't get it
Yes.
if you don't make time, or you're more likely to get it?
Correct. You cannot get it unless you make time. I have a feeling if this group pots again, we'll definitely get time. It's just a matter of feeling comfortable with the content. As you experience the mechanics, you'll know how things work a little bit better each time. And Batriz just dropped a sub for 1 month, a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Batriz. I appreciate it a bunch. Those kinds of subs and whatnot are how you get really cool background screens like this on the stream. Go take a look at it as we get geared up for our next raid. Put her in the pog. We do have an emote for that now as well. Where is the baguette? Oh no. If someone redeems the baguette Coliseum stream, I'm going to be hard at work. Does anyone have to drop? We could find... Looks like we have Sonder in the queue, looking to get in as well. Sonder, welcome. We'll take a look at the board here. See if we can't find one more. how many subs for the Baguette Coliseum stream? So we have a sub incentive. Because someone had asked, like, could I gift a bunch of subs? I didn't want someone to feel like, you know, they had to like pay for me to do cool stuff. So every sub that we do get, I will knock the price down. I knock it down at the end of stream. I try not to do it while I'm streaming because it's just kind of hard to play and do that at the same time. 6 hours of Baguette Coliseum. You want to see my original Quiver guide? I made it very shortly after release on my account Hard Mode Top Raw Dogger. That account did questionable things at Hard Mode Top with questionable setup. It's a funny clip from Hard Mode Top Raw Dogger if you're curious. That was on Behemoth a long time ago. Anyway, this group that we've got here, I think we'll run with this 5. Sonder, if you'd like to join the Hub H, you already have HC1, and it looks like you'll be on melee roll. Looks like you're already geared up for it, and you're planning to go for a little bit of SBS action. Love to see it. One thing I don't recall if I did, is just say confirm split. For everyone in the party, if you could say confirm split at the bank. If you have to be FFA because you're an iron or something, that's fine. Confirm so everyone's confirmed. We'll run the exact same rolls, and we'll just be adding one more melee roll. That's Sonder on the melee roll. The only big difference here, Tarab, you will not. Sorry, who was the other major? Is it MAD, I believe? MAD, you will not need the Sulfur Blade since we're doing a 5-man now. Exclamation learn Pog if you're looking for it, Gibcat. Third age bow for Top Ranger on a group Ironman as well, Tarar. On a group Ironman. Up the video's right above your message, Gibcat. Alright. What the hell? No, no! I'm sorry. No. No, Canadian. Bad ideas. Bad. It's gonna get me canceled. I think that would be content though. just not the kind of content for Twitch. Maybe if I have an OnlyFans or something. I don't know. Anyway, so Jesus. That message cracked me up. I was trying to mute myself in Discord. Give a whole new meaning to Stale Baguette. Oh jeez. Alright, let's talk about Maiden. For Maiden for Maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you're going to step away to give aggro off to someone else. If you get hit 3 times or more, you're going to take extra damage. If you're freezing, you're going to freeze tomatoes as long as it does not make you late for the crabs. Freeze it to freeze them, not continually freeze them. I maybe should have been clear about that. Although I like the gumption. If for the crabs, you're going to kill them all the way dead. If they reach her, she attacks faster, and the room gets really hard. So we're going to kill them all the way dead. And for 30s, we're going to stay on boss. Freezer will get on boss after they finish freezing their assigned crabs. For specs, you'll spec with claws right away on 30s if you got them. And you'll do a Charlie specs a last-ditch effort. There was one person who didn't have claws the previous raid. If you do have claws, you want to make room for them in your setup. If not, then that's fine. Just not having them is fine. I don't require claws. It's just recommended. It's definitely a good item. And for rolls, I'll be freezing South 1, South 2 in the clump. MAD, you're going to be freezing North 1, North 2, South 3 to catch everything in the clump, and then 4s. Terrab, you're going to kill South 1 all the way dead, then throw Chins at the clump from 5 tiles away on medium fuse until the clump is dead, then get back on boss. Imooch and Sonder, you're going to kill North 1 all the way dead, then North 2 all the way dead, and then back on boss. You understand what you're doing, ours in game. If you're rooting for all these people to go for their second KC and go for making time with the assistance of Sonder here, joining in to help out, feel free to root them on by potting with us in chat. You can pause this by typing R or redeeming some cabbages. And we'll go ahead and swap the stream back. Thank you so much, Dell Gaming, for calling that out. Likewise, Jeremy. No way, you guys share the exact same mindset. You guys are just too much alike. Let's go ahead and pot. I think much to both of your dismay. So oh, we didn't do it last raid. We'll do it this raid. Your raid this raid. A hard carry followed by MAD wearing the scepter and full bandos. Tara Brown in the corner with the chins and buckler, wearing the quiver on his back. Sonder SBSing as he runs through with Torva, and Mooj carrying a really, really heavy maul. waddling along down the aisle. Man, that animation cracks me up every time. Ranger on the south, everyone else on the north. Spam click to go in. Maul on the very first tick. Don't lose any ticks if you're doing a pre-fire. Don't respec, don't respec. That'll do. Lots of specs available. Crabs come fast, MAD. Make sure you're ready for them as a 5-man. Everyone's swinging big scythes at the boss, so they'll spawn quicker than you expect. You're on time for all. Avoid the blood. Clear assigned crabs. Nuanced detail there for people in Twitch chat. I froze that blood on the very first tick. I know it's going to come after the first blood throw. 5 tiles away, Tirab. You're too close. Your chins are doing only partial accuracy.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's not just for show. It's not just because it looks cool. It actually has an effect. A lot of bloods just spawn here because we got caught by blood. I'll freeze 3s and 4s. I'll freeze everything. Freeze the tomatoes, MAD. Make sure you're not attacking as crabs are about to spawn. I'll help so you don't run into that situation. Go ahead and freeze any loose tomatoes as they thaw. Mage gear on, ready to freeze. Stand boss for 30s. Claw spec 130 spawn. Claw specs. You've got all north freeze. You've got all. Lost a tick there. Oh, yeah, I'm lagging a little bit. Charlie spec if you have it. Last hit. Show him what's good, MAD. Take him out of the game. Claws going hard. Eat your anglerfish. Grab yourself. Someone dropped an anglerfish. Thank you very much. I'll add it to my my mouth. It's gone now. Never do that again. Drop yourself instead. Tragic. Like, yoink. Oh. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. You should have 2 anglers, 1 for bloat, 1 for Nilos. 1, 2, 3 pre-fire and back. Don't go up for a second pre-fire, only the first one. You could technically hover here, expecting him to turn. It's pretty common that he does by then. Could hover here if he doesn't turn. You got the pre-fire, it's cute. Melee gear on at this point. I respect going for it. Just be careful, make sure you're watching your feet as you do it. It's a little more difficult in hard mode because of those feet. Charlie spec after this hit, out. If you got drained at Maiden, make sure you're considering potting back up. We should have enough super combat since we're all taking 2 regs into the raid to make it throughout. Yeah, feel free to go for the front shots if you're comfortable with it. He turned, unlucky. Bit of cruel hands there. Don't get caught. You got claws, you could drop a claw spec here. Don't force. Oh, it's tragic, my claws missed. Out, 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 don't force it. Be very careful flinching. Make sure that you don't flinch if the hounds are about to fall and you don't know where they're going to fall. They could rag the entire corner if you're unlucky. Backy turn. We've seen it before where there's like 3 in a row. If you're going for a speed time, trying to go faster, then such play is encouraged. It's just there's a very high chance that it kills your teammates too, so you got to balance the risk. Depending on the skill of the group, we'll also scale up whether we do that or not. Generally, I don't recommend it unless you're already going for a variation for Maiden that's faster and a variation for Nile that's faster. That's how risky it is. Playing for 2 down is good though. It does save about 20-30 seconds. Go ahead and drop your salve. Grab a shark. Melee Amidon, drop your salve, grab a shark. MAD, for mage roll, we're going to split up this way. I'll take all the pre-fires, do anything that makes it into the room. If there's nothing that's mage to hit in the room, you're going to help out whatever roll's falling behind, or help hit the demi-boss. Ignore the last demi-boss. For Terra, you're going to be ranging the whole time. Do not attack the first demi-boss. You're going to throw chins at the outside instead. Mooch, you're going to hit the left side of the room. That's the east. Sonder, you're going to hit the right side of the room. That's the west. Spam click to go in. Here we go. Beauty. Little sneaky blowpipe fill there. If anyone caught that. Melee gear on, Scythe and then Chally. Hopefully you were potted when you swung that Chally. Northeast focus inside the room. This is Ledger Tune, yeah. '18 West is an important pre-fire, I'll always help with it. 19 East to swell. Melee gear on, Scythe and then Chally. There's no mage in the room at all. I'll look at pillar help us make a decision to figure out what to attack instead. Make sure you revenge if you're revenge, bro. Pillar's looking pretty good. Ignore the big guy. I'll make a little comment about this after the raid, just remind me about why didn't we attack the big guy here. That pillar's really low. We should be all on it. We should all be on it. All hands on deck. No, it's gonna fall. Brew up. 85 HP. Brew up terrible. No! 1% the Rangers waddle up at the last second. Travesty. Clear the loose pillars. This group did fine with the Nilo boss actually. And I think Saunders done it before as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have MAD, you're going to stand with me here. Everyone else is going to stand in the stack. We're going to do what's called two pile. And the difference here is we're going to be rolling with... Oh. We're going to be rolling with the punches a little bit. I think I picked up someone's shark. I picked up something. Anyway. Oh, we can kill the demi boss. We just treat it just like regular boss. Regular Nilo. I'm going to equip my shield maybe. Everyone should be above 80 HP. Pot share the range pot. Fantastic. Group up on our assigned tiles. 3 people here, and then M8D and I here, and we stay put. Make sure you go up, Sonder. BGS spec if you have it. We will take some chip damage. You should be venging all the time whenever you get chip damage. Don't off-pair venge though. We get a couple melee faces, it goes very quick. Oh, very humble boss. Nice venges. The god boss, maybe? That was a very fast Nilo boss, actually. What the hell? Blistering fast Nilo boss. Wow. 44 seconds, not too bad. Let's get our way. Let's get out of there. I'll take the center. I'll be 1-2. MAD 1-3. Terab 2-3. Mooch Phil Sonder back up.
I hit.
What on earth? Here. Chicanery! What a word. Recover, Sunder. You got this. The Canadian, where do you come up with this, man? Make sure you're avenging, whether you're yourself or a teammate. Doesn't have to be off-prayer venges, just venging up in case people make mistakes is good. Or we get chip damage, right 5. Bottom of Orbit on the inside is Saunders. He's going to wait on the third row until everyone else is left. Whoever's on the outside, I think that is Terab. No, that is a Mooch. Mooch, make sure you wait on the third row until it's no longer red. You'll see multiple red dots. Wait until the third row is no longer red before following. We follow the last dot, not the first one. Good movement. 2 should be putting their hammer on as we leave the maze. If you haven't put it on already, myself and Terab are going to spec. If we miss, refill. No fill. We'll have to make a sandwich with the balls when they come out. Paying attention. Alright, if you got a ball, you're on the east or west of where I'm standing. Terab, you go east. Mooch, you go west. Everyone else go in the middle. Congratulations, we had a sandwich in a video game. Guys, you're welcome to talk, by the way, while you're in here if you feel comfortable with it. Just, it's fun. All right, all the way.
We're locked in.
I bet everyone's butt cheeks are just like completely clenched or something. Saunders on the bottom here. Fantastic, good movement. Go, 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 go. Go 1 tile north at the end of your section. It'll always connect north. Ooh, a little offer. Keep swinging. Nice Venges. I encourage you to use your Venge more aggressively during the third phase specifically, as you know that like more progresses. It's like the room's about to end, right? So you're gonna be all fine. Make sure you got your stam first. Then you're gonna drop any partial potions here. Combine them if you're down bad for points. Make sure after you got your stam, 3 potions that restore prayer. Your sanity counts as one of them. Then bruise. If you have extra points, you could drop bruise for the team. Got extra points, you could drop sharks. Once you've exhausted all your points, you proceed to the next room. Full inventory, make sure you have your staff on, your shield on, your buckler. Oh my, that was some fat inventories. You could release the Chin's Terab as well, and then pick up more supplies even. You could put staff and buckler on to get more supplies even. Scavenge off the ground. Beautiful. We're loaded. In we go. So we have 5-man Zarpus. Be quick between rooms. 5-man Zarpus. So you're going to stay in your quadrant. If it's not in your quadrant, it's not your problem. Wherever you were at Soda's where you are for the rest of the raid. If a second one spawns in your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. Stay in your quadrant, Terab. Make sure you stay in the center of your quadrant as well, so you're able to reach anything within 1 tick. If it's in the middle like this, whoever gets there first gets it. I'll hold it until you can take over. Stay in your quadrant, Terab. Remember, if a second one spawns in your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. Take over, MAD. Nice, nice. This is Terab's. Which is not your quadrant, not your problem. Take over. Nice movement. If you have a BGS, you're going to be doing Scythe, BGS, just to make sure that the BGS happens after the malls in case people lose ticks or something. Not too shabby. Make sure you're potted. No more specs. Never double maul. I think I saw someone double maul. That second maul reduced literally 0 defense. It was 55 and the BGS hit a 63. Unlucky. You're learning your Zarpus. Be outside when you hear the spit noise to attack the second your character moves. That's all I gotta do. When he screeches, stop attacking. Wait for him to turn away from you, then swing. You can swing, Mooch. 3,
Can you explain
4,
the?
5.
I'm sorry.
He looks at whoever attacked him last. That's
You
pretty much
were
it.
asking me to declaw last time. I have declaws this time. So what is that? Like, when do you do that? You said.
So do you see the pool's aggro? It's a 4-tick and everyone else is 5 ticks. You just have to be careful that you're not like 4-tick into 5-tick and then pulling aggro before someone else pulls it back. So if everyone was like 1 tick before you and then you claw spect, then you would kill yourself because like it wouldn't have time for someone else to pull aggro back away. So you want to make sure that there's people at least 2 ticks apart from your scythe swing if you want to do a claw spec. Someone grab the staff. And have whoever has the most brews grab it if you want. Whatever system you want to do. You want to be a Chad and you walk out and hope someone else grabs it, you know that's a risk you can take. We gotta be quick between rooms though. Sonder, someone's trying to negotiate their position. Looks like nobody marked northeast. Wherever you were at Soat and Zarpus is where you should be. Nobody drops up northeast. Okay, there we are. It's important we keep track of the staff. I'll call it who has it next every single time. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. MAD, you pick it up here. Speckle heading back to the pillar. Terab, you're going to pick it up at the west pillar. And Speckle heading east. Mooch, you're going to pick it up at the east pillar. Speckle heading west. Sonder, you're going to pick up at the west pillar. Speckle heading east.
Oh, okay. I got my.
Actually, Mooch
correction.
go. Mooch goes again.
Okay, I got
You
it.
ever
Yeah.
got it? Sonder at the west pillar. You recover. Got one more rotation here. I'm up next. Oh, big spec, thank you. Dead. Range per on. Piety on. Sand for you to block out the poison. Melee gear should be on. Zip your stamina if you dropped a lot of run energy there. Remember your pattern for attacking. Stay above 85 HP before you swing. Just find your rhythm. Brew up my mooch. Oh, crab coming across, care. Scary. That is the same guy, yes. This is the song Champagne Supernova, though, Canadian. I believe. Alrighty, let's see if anyone knows what I'm going to be checking for here. 118's all around. 118. 96. Mooch, go ahead and restore Super Combat once you're good. Watch out for Zap! Okay, unlucky. Brew up, restore Super Combat if you drop below 85. Unlucky timing. Watch out for going across, don't get caught by crabs. Brew up, 85 HP before you swing again. Need to move and brew, matey, that's fine. Don't sweat it. Sometimes things get hairy when the crabs come out in 5-man hard modes. Once you've brewed up, make sure you restore Super Combat as well. It's the next important step. Don't swing on 70 stats. You take 0. Funny story, 3 people in this raid were 0 KC last raid. And I took them and just them. So yes, yes sir, Firebro. Absolutely. Exclamation mark HMT will show you a little bit more about the gear requirements and notes about how we do it. We always prefer lowest KC first here. Are we all 118? That's the question. See a 117 hiding in here. Are we divined? Man, sipped the divine shortly after I said that.
My bad, my bad.
No way, got called out for 117 out of 118. Clean tanking's what carries P3 here. Do your best not to melee. You can shadow tank defensively if you're nervous. If you're running low on supplies, feel free to pick your supplies up. After the 4th attack, you put your saying on, hit them when they turn blue. Crabs will spawn, hit them when they turn blue. Tagged it when it's blue.
Oh.
Brew up, Sonder. Recover. Got a lethal. Position for webs. Position on the corner versus closest to webs. Be ready for webs. Starting now. Make it, make it, make it. Sip your stab. Make sure you're super combat potted. We're going to send NATO's Terp Skips. Just keep swinging really hard the entire time. Aggro could pass to M8D. If this happens, make sure you path slightly north out of this last webs, right here. That pathing avoids exactly what I was worried about. I'll save you all. Oh, that's
no.
brutal!
Oh, I
Oof.
can't believe I did that. I
Gotta
can't
make
believe I did
webs.
that.
M8D, where were you? Where were you?
I was northeast. Northeast.
Northeast?
I was,
Okay, southeast goes
Auto
center.
Terp.
Southeast
Okay.
goes center.
I was over here.
Someone's up to no good. Someone went to a corner that's not theirs. It's okay, we tank. Ooh.
Let's stay alive.
If you have the ball and you
Tommy?
pass it to a teammate. Let's get my bearings. Make webs, make webs, make webs, make webs, make webs.
Oh.
We're on. Stand up. Claw spec if you got claws still. I was never at a good position to use my claws there. I kept on getting hit by stuff. Unlucky.
Hey, question. Since I messed up on the webs and I ran out, where did you not want me to go?
I'll explain in a sec.
Okay.
Sorry, is that a long text-to-speech redeemed at the same time as... so, with any kits, by the way, we made time. I am the danger. I am the one who wooks walks. Oh my god. Let's go back into the room. Any kits, by the way, before we do that. See, someone hasn't opened their chest yet. We could get a kit here. GZ, by the way, everyone. That's your first hardwood top in time for 4 people or for 3 people here. I'd love to see it. Imagine Tara walks over there and just like whips out like 3 kits and just calls it a day. Kit,
No.
and dust. So the thing that happened here that's kind of unique is someone was not in webs, right? I want to go over that really quickly because that's a rare thing that happens, but knowing how to deal with it's important. And I pinged exactly what to do, but I gave you like no time to process it. Admittedly, I didn't have a lot of time to like explain it, right? So we're gonna go back, like circle back and like explain it for a second. So you know how like normally you start webs here, right? And you're like running around, you'll do a full lap, right? So apparently we've done the full lap already, and we go to the side, we do our swing here, okay, we do our swing, and then normally we end webs here, right? When someone is northeast of Verzik, or slightly north of or southwest tile, what can happen is Verzik will drag this way, right? Like her southwest tile will drag this way, and what that'll do is if your character's underneath her, it'll push you back west. And getting pushed back west is lethal. It makes you land on webs, and if that happens, you end up taking a free web. You lose a bunch of damage, and you're basically in the shit. It's horrible, right? So the way to solve this problem is by doing exactly what I showed. When I was wrapping this corner, I said instead of clicking here, we're going to click here and attack. So we click here, and we do a drag attack in case that person has the tank. And that makes it so that you don't get pushed back west into the web. So this is like a small detail to think about when someone doesn't make webs. This kind of slight drag. You notice it's only 2 tiles away. If they end up being southeast of Verzik, instead you just keep pathing like normal because it'll path Verzik south away from you, right? Then you wouldn't be able to reach. We could just lose a tick. So
the only quadrant that happens is like this.
yeah, if technically it's any, so the corner of Verzik is like right here, right? And like
Right.
we would run webs this way, right? And Verzik's corner is here. So if our teammate is anywhere this tile or anywhere north of this tile or east of this tile, and they're not in webs, we have to consider that as an option, right? Because she could drag northeast, because this is where southwest tile is, and pathing is determined by southwest tile. So if they're like, if they're like anywhere, anywhere from like here in this square, this kind of situation can happen. So that's something I was kind of like looking for while we were doing webs, because it's something that can wipe teams. So I pathed out to do a drag attack, and she happened to choose a person northeast, which means I wasn't caught in the web. I didn't get pushed back west because I was pathed north. I was basically flush with Verzik by the time I swung, and that gave me the freedom to like come back and swing on the web. So that's one thing. The other thing that happened was we switched from 5-man to 4-man yellows right before yellows happened, which is generally speaking dangerous. As the person who's center, my job is to figure out where that person was, and I become them as if it were a 4-man. In 4-man yellows, you cover your quadrant, and if your quadrant doesn't spawn, you take the center. So in a 5-man, I'm typically going to take the center, right? Unless like someone dies. But if someone dies, I become their role. In this case, M8D said he was northeast, I believe, right?
Yep.
Or who died? I forget.
Yep, I was northeast. Yep.
You're northeast, right? So I went to go northeast, but then there was someone else northeast, right? So I was like, well, I'm not gonna try to share my yellows with someone. I don't know why they were northeast. You should take whatever quadrant you were at P2. If you got mixed up, that's fine. Mistakes happen. And if your yellows don't spawn in your quadrant, you should take the center. That's the rule. It's different for threes and duos. You just call your yellows. But I just want to take a second to explain the reasoning for the web movement and also just recap the yellows thing really quick. Equip Virtue says, wins the door giveaway. What giveaway? Door giveaway. Were you watching another streamer maybe and you end up getting like raided around? I'm not sure how. What door? You want to win door? Want me to give away a door? A bulwark?
Can you explain the soda seg maze? How do you know who needs to wait as well?
Good
Is it
question.
order, and why is that?
Yeah, so the way that SOT maze works, I'm going to focus on just the inside of the maze for a minute. Alright, we'll talk about the outside after, because the outside's simple. The inside of the maze is a bit tricky. The person lowest of the chosen people, there'll be in a 5-man, there'll be 4 chosen people. The person with the lowest orb order decides when the tornado spawns on the inside. That's one half of the story. Additionally, the person on the outside, if they go past the 3rd row, they will also spawn it on the inside. So, the order of operations, the way to do this without causing any problems, is you have the person lowest in orb order on the inside go past the 3rd row and spawn it on the inside. It doesn't do anything to the person on the outside. Then the person on the outside follows the last step through the maze. So, the inside tornado spawns when either of two conditions are met. Either the person lowest in orb order goes past the 3rd row, or the person on the outside goes past the 3rd row. Does that help answer your question? Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. So if we follow the pattern that I kind of was describing, like lowest in orb order hangs back and lets everyone go ahead, and then the person on the outside follows the last thought, it solves it safely. As you go into faster and faster teams, you'll find that people tend to disregard that more and more. But in an LFR setting, it could be the difference when you have a 5-man team and it's a straight 3 in a row start. That is a disaster waiting to happen if someone's slow on the maze. I've had a lot of raids wiped due to people getting just clapped by the tornado. GZ, I'm making time, everyone. Let's see. I have one more person in the queue here. We're going to run over to the board and see if they applied. Looks like Zekoid is standing at the board. Maybe they're here. Hello?
Hello,
See if you
hello.
apply at the board here. GiveCat, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Waiting for door all night. Exactly, going for a first KC here. Let's see. If you join the hub AHC2, we'll have everyone in the raid drop out and go to AHC2. And does anyone have to leave who's in the previous raid? Like, have to go?
I don't have to go, but I'll drop out if there's a
Uh,
spot.
Sonder,
needed.
appreciate you joining us. I'm going to have Sonder drop out at the highest KC of the remaining members. So we take lowest KC first here. It's a honorable thing to have you join and help out the learners again. It's always nice of you to do, Sonder. And W's in chat for Sonder. Absolute champion. A W from Bonnerus, yes! Alright, let's take a look at the hub. Everyone, if you're in the previous hub, we'll go to AHC2. I do this whenever we have people leaving and joining the party, just to make it so we don't have dead accounts in the party. That's not saying that like Sonder wouldn't have left or something, it's just a practice that I adhere to stop problems from happening. MAD, looks like you're on the mage roll still. Terab, looks like you're geared up for range roll. Do you need more chins? Mooch, looks like they were on melee
yes.
roll. I mean, Zekwood, you'll be on melee roll as well. I do see you have an SRA. For SRA, I would advise against taking SRA for your first hard mode top. If you have an alternate weapon like a Seldor or a Tentacle Whip, that would be ideal. Be a little easier to pilot. The SRA definitely is more damage, but it's also a lot riskier to use, and points are a really big issue for hard mode.
Yeah,
For your setup,
that-
you'll drop the Occult and the Book of the Dead, and you'll camp Vengeance for this. Gives you a little more supplies as well.
2 minutes, I can run to G, get some chins.
Yeah, sure thing. Go for it. Lucifer, if you want to M, you can M. Whatever you want to say is fine. Alrighty. And Zach, have you had a chance to like watch a full run through, or have you attempted it before?
I have one attempt we wiped at 1% Versic, and I have watched you run it multiple times.
No, 1% Verzik is tragic. M from
Yes.
Lucifer. That is tragic, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, that sounds like you're getting pretty close, so that's a good sign. Let's have you drop 1 restore for a Sandfew, and you'll take 1 Sandfew, 3 restores at most, so you can drop 1 more restore. And then you'll have 2 anglers after your pre-pot going into the raid, and the rest will just be brews. Be heavy on the brews. I'll give you a lot of value. The switch that you're doing for your weapons, if you're comfortable with it that way, that's fine. Most people I see who run the 7-way, 1-way for it tend to prefer having this thing like swap with where the Elite Void Robe is. Elite Void Robe bottom, but if you're comfortable with where the switches are, that's fine by me. Just preference, I guess. Just making sure you're fine doing a 7-way into range gear with the gear like that, that's all. Let's see. Setups look fine. I think we have 1 person coming back from the GE after going shopping.
Yep, I'm back.
Once you're back at the board, we'll get going. I'm going to go ahead and gear up myself
Oh.
while I'm waiting.
Right.
Mr. Harker, what are the downsides of 2 piling Nilo Boss? You take chip damage. And also, you need to know how to do it traditionally before you can 2-pile. Because if you end up with 3 people alive for some reason, you need to be able to revert to the traditional method of away on range, group on mage. But the downside is you take chip damage. It's considered an upside in speeds because you actually want to take chip damage. It is a little easier. It's like you need to know how to do. It's a rite of passage. You have to be able to do it the traditional way. Otherwise, you're screwed. I think you guys got this. Let's talk about the basics of hard mode maiden, and then we'll get in there. Looks like setups are fine. Hardcore from bots. Hell yeah. For maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you're going to step away to give aggro to someone else. You don't want to take 3 in a row or more because you take extra damage then. If you're freezing, you're going to freeze tomatoes as long as it's not make you late for the crabs. If your crabs are about to spawn, don't attack because you want to make sure your attack is off cooldown and you're ready to go right when they spawn. We're going to kill crabs all the way dead. If they reach her, she attacks faster and the room gets really hard. For 30s, you're going to stay on boss. You're going to use damage specs to close it out before the crabs reach her. So early claw specs, or if a challenge regens, you'll use it as a last-ditch effort right before the crabs leak to try and KO her. For North Freeze, you're going to freeze North 1, North 2, South 3, and the Forest. For Ranger, that's terrible. You're going to kill South 1 all the way dead, then throw chins at the clump till the clump is dead. Then get back on boss. Zakoid and Imuch, your Armalier, is going to kill the North 1 all the way dead, then the North 2 all the way dead, then back on boss. Remember, we ignore 30s and stay on boss for 30s. I can understand what you're doing. Go ahead and put an R in game. Let me know if you are rooting these people on. Zakoid's first KC, you could root him on for sure. And MAD, Terab, and Mooch going for their third, I believe. And some R's in chat. You could redeem some R's. Lets me know you are excited to see these guys go for a KC here. R from Non-Abelian. Hell yeah. Let's see. 2202. Fantastic. Looks like everyone potted. Hardcore R from TM87. Let's go. How'd your have you gone for that CA yet, TM87? Right now the highest KC we have is 2. 2, 2, 2, and 0, TM87. Ranger's going to be with me on the south. Everyone else on the north, drop your salve and nothing else. 5 starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Timer started. If you want to make kits, you got to be quick for the rest of the raid, including between rooms. Don't double maul. Mage Gear should be on. We're ready to freeze. Oh, hell yeah. GZ. Make sure avoiding the blood at all costs. Don't want that blood gets you. Chins on the clump until it's dead, Terab. Remember, we want to make sure we're clearing the clump all the way dead. Otherwise, the freezer will end up like trying to freeze it right while the next crabs are about to spawn. I'll cover 3s for you.
Dang it, I ticked too early.
That's okay. Throw him at the bigger clump, Terab. Mage Gear's back on. You've got all claw specs on boss. On boss, Zakoid. On boss. Avoid the blood. She could throw blood right now. Shall spec last ditch effort? Nice. Great mid. Make sure you focus boss on 30s because we are trying to skip them. If we use damage on the 30s, it doesn't accomplish anything. It's easy to forget. Don't sweat it. Angler up. Grab yourself. Should be 121 walking into the next room. We have one more angler. That one's for Nilos. He could turn, so I'm not doing this pre-fire. There you go, would have got punished. He's on the opposite side of the room, you want to enter. I wasn't watching my feet. Be there promptly, he's down. Just paid blow to turn there, no shot. Make sure you don't take the stomp, don't flinch. Out we go. Claw specs, claws on. I'm guessing a few of you may not know some of the redemption we have. I have a crazy redemption, backy turn. I have a crazy redemption called Bloat Chat Bomb that hasn't been redeemed today. And I think chat's being kind because we've had a bunch of 0k seers show up. But as you guys get more experience, just a heads up, backy turn, just a heads up, that chat redemption makes me read every single message at chat, and I guarantee you That Twitch chat loves baiting people. They love trying to say things like "stay for the kill" and whatnot. Oh no! Watch your feet. Not your XP drops. Out we go. Unlucky as I could. I should have been yapping. I should have been calling that out. Just watch your feet. Play for the 3, then hopefully we're able to get it here. Make sure fully potted as well. Your divine might be running out if you potted quickly from the previous raid. Back he turned. I can't believe I got caught by that. Oops. Out we go. We get the 3 out, we're able to make it go. Saw it as soon as you started running. Change directions, change course. Watch your feet, yep. Drop yourself, grab your shark, and then eat your angler for Nilo's. Be 121 for it. It's worth it. You don't want to lose 3 ticks eating the angler later. It's where it's what it's for. Be 121. See some people sitting at 100. See 112. I'll take all the pre-fires for mage. You anything that makes it into the room, M8D. Terab, you're going to be ranging the whole time. You're going to throw chins during the first demi, not participate. Zekwood, you got the left side of the room, east melees. Mooch, you have the right side of the room, west melees. Fight is starting in Thrall. 2, 1, go. Melee Garon, Scythe, and then Chally. That was late, yeah. Focus inside the room, North Freeze. Don't hit the loose mages, don't hit paired mages. This ends up causing the barrage to miss. '18 West is important. Reaver, get this 18 West. Big range racker, Melee Garon, Scythe, and Chally. I hit it if it's range, ignore it if it's mage. Zoom out, look at pillar health. Think strategically here. We want to be focused. Whatever pillar's the lowest health. Your role is less important now, so we try to shift towards this idea of clearing the room. Keep the pillars balanced if you can. Feel like we're ahead enough to survive. Northwest pillar does not need attention. It's very healthy. Let it fall back a little bit. We're gonna ignore the next demi. We're gonna focus keeping the room clear. Southwest pillar is really low, got a lot on it. Top right pillar. Be healthy. 85 HP or more. That southwest pillar really healthy. 85 HP or more. It looks like it might lose a pillar here. It's getting really close. Keep those rangers off it. Keep those rangers off it.
Oh no, melees.
Hit it! No, brew up. Ah, so close. Nice try. Get those rangers. Get those rangers. Doesn't matter you rolled. Get the rangers. No, we take more damage. We shouldn't have AFK'd. Brew up. Awesome. Ranger's gonna stand here. One guy here, one guy here, one guy here. Show, don't ping. I've already got this tile taken. One guy here, one guy here, one guy here. MAD, this tile's already taken.
Oh.
Fantastic. We go here when it's range. We group up in Terra. Pot share for the range pot. BGS, BGS. Don't maul. I saw someone grab a maul. It's like, oh no. Range out. Pre-move for range out. Range out. Mage in. Range out. Range out. Pre-move for mage in. Pre-move for range out. Mage in. React. Range out. React.
Oh god. Oopsie.
Pre-move range out. Pre-move mage in. We're basically playing like worst case scenario. That's what we're doing with that. The range is very accurate if we're too close together. Both people almost always. No matter how tanky their gears. I'll be 1-2, MAT 1-3, Tarab 2-3, Zekoid Phil, Mooch backup. If you get there first, it's your spot. If you want a spot specifically, be faster between rooms. I will take the center. Go ahead and fill Zekoid. I'll go ahead and fill a spec Zekoid.
You want me to fill?
Backup, yep, Mooch backup. It's happening a little bit late, so it's like not as valuable, but we still want to do it just out of practice. Make sure you're venging, by the way. Bottom of orb on the inside is Mooch. Hang back on the third row till everyone else has left you behind. Do your part of the maze when you're connected to it. I'm on the outside. I'll be following the last through the maze instead of the first one. Go for it. Two should have their maul on. Remember, you can take one step north to connect your part of the maze to the next person's. Myself and Tarab should be specking here. I missed. Zekoid Phil. DD for the ball. East ball goes east. I've got the east ball. West ball goes west. The other ball goes one tile west. And everyone else goes in the middle. MAD, that wasn't the middle.
My bad.
It's all good. Don't apologize to me. You fucked over the people in the west. I was happy about that. That was great. Keep it up.
I apologize. I apologize.
Me over here just like leaning back. Have extra HP to
Oh
work
my
with.
gosh.
Middle of orb. Middle. Bottom of orb on the inside this time is Mooch. Whoever's on the outside follow the last stop through the maze, not the first one. Go for it.
Oh, that's bad.
North.
Don't do that. There we go.
Reacting to instantly call where people should go instead will prevent a lot of damage as well if you're in VC. It's hard to do though. We got spec, drop a spec, we're at 130 still.
I drop spec.
Make sure you're potted, make sure you're avenging. Surprise me with a thrall, that would be kind of interesting. I don't think anyone can do that, so that would certainly be surprising. Out we go. We gotta hustle if you want to make time. For Zarpus, cover your quadrant. Whatever you were at Sot is your home for the rest of the raid. I will take the middle. If a second one spawns in your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. Make sure you have a stam first. 3 potions that restore prayer. Your Sanfew counts as one of them. Drop any partial potions at the chest, not on the way to the chest. Then buy brews. If you have extra points, buy and drop sharks for your teammates. I'm gonna drop some sharks on the ground for you guys. Drop quickly. scavenge off the ground. Offhands on, so Sang and Buckler, Sang and Aladina Sword, Whip and Defender, etc. Those kinds of things will get you a couple more supplies smuggled into the raid. Shop quickly, go in. How are the loader runs in CS going? They're going great, RB and G. If it's not in your quadrant, it is not your problem. Wherever you are at Soda's where you are in this room. Someone's in your spot, tell them to fuck off. I'll hold it until you can take over. Recentralize after your exhumes. Make it so you can get to any exhumed instantly. At Zequids. Take over when you can, Zequid. It's yours. It's yours. It's your quadrant. Take over when you can, AD. That's Zequids. Take over when you can, Turb. If you have a BGS, we'll be doing Scythe, Scythe, BGS, BGS.
I got
2
it.
Scythe, 2 BGS. If you have a Maul, you'll do 1 Maul. Unless all of our Mauls miss, then we can do another. That's pretty rare. Mine hit. Zero defense. I recommend getting rid of your claws earlier. You can technically get 1 tick back tick fixing on this screech, but that's a little trickier to do. Zeko, you can blowpipe here. It's 0 defense. It's slightly better DPS. You can use the center tiles on the entrance, since nobody will be pathing back there to melee. At least most players won't be. You technically could. A little back tile action. Although most people would do that to flex more so than has to need for it. You can turn your mage per off. Redemption is fine. Stay in your quadrant, the screech happens, go to your quadrant, put your melee weapon on. If you have a 5-tick weapon, Zekwo, you'd use that here when he looks away. If he's not looking at you, you could swing. Oh, we got a problem. Zekwo, don't swing, Zekwo, don't swing! Okay, you have to 5-tick your whip.
Oh! Why is no one else attacking? Fuck.
That's a problem. People AFK'd. The Zekwe just was the only one who didn't have to swing there because he had a 4-tick weapon and everyone else was same tick. I was trying to figure out how to communicate how to stop that. I could have told everyone to stop attacking, but then if like the person who's... Yeah. TLDR, you want a 5-tick weapon for this? I was looking at his inventory, I didn't see one off the rip. Unlucky. Be careful if you're using a 4-tick weapon, you have to make sure it's... He pulls aggro based on whoever like last attacked. So you could end up hitting yourself. Until you have a 5-tick weapon. I'm sorry about the PK there, Zarpus. I think I attacked trying to save someone else, and then I killed someone in the process, so that's my bad. If there's 2 people in the same quadrant, with it being a 5 and we have to sync our attacks perfectly, normally I sync with another person. In that case, I realized syncing wouldn't work because it would end up killing the person southeast, so I was kind of like confused on what to do. It's the first time I've ever been in that situation. How obscure. Drop some supplies in your quadrant. Pick up the Dawnbringer here. When it's your turn, fight is starting in Thrall 2, 1. MAD, you're picking it up next. Carib at the West Pillar, it's yours. You took damage. Yeah, recovery. Alright. East Pillar. Zekwood, it's yours. No way, Mooch is up. No way you said that in chat. Confirm better PK than skill specs. Someone's gonna clip that and be like, look, AHC is calling you out. Fight him. Like, no. I respect the PK community. That's a very interesting aspect of the game. It's a healthy part of the game. It's something a lot of people are nostalgic about. I don't know enough about them even to like say something detrimental to them. Keep track of the staff. Fantastic, guys. Remember, for P2, we're going to have to be swapping. You can't use the same tile more than once in a row. I recommend using a clockwise motion in your quadrant. Now you can pick up supplies as you need them. Range per run. Sip your sanity to block out the poison. Don't pick up the supplies until you're running out, basically. I recommend not dropping them all on the same tile as well. It makes it hard to pick them up. Avoid the crabs. I heard S2L listen to this song earlier, if anyone's still hanging out from S2L's stream. I kind of liked it.
Not good.
You have 85 HP. Just keep your pattern very comfortable here. Brew up mooch, stay in motion while you recover. Try to get above 85 before you swing. Crab coming east. I took it out of the game. Getting close to reds. Just recover. Make sure you sip your resource. Sip super combo. Do a little 118 check all the way around. I see someone 99. 118 now. 99. 118 now. Suddenly all these numbers go up to 118. I see another 99. You're going to call it out in a second here if they don't get to 118. There it is. It's 118. Everyone's 118. Don't wait for me to tell you. It's so much damage. It's so good. These crabs do a little chip damage as they expire. Should avoid them. Make sure you're avenging as well. Avenge a teammate if you already are avenged. We're all avenged. Give us a little chip damage going into P3. Love that. Watch your divine timer as well. Make sure you're not about to re-super combat right before your divine runs out. For some people, that might be very soon. One more swing. Almost. We'll skip here for sure. If you're basically out, you can grab something off the ground. If you still got supplies, leave them in case your teammates need them. Clean tanking carries P3. Tank as best you can. You can shadow tank if you're worried. Oh, I had the wrong pants on. Sang on, hit them when they turn blue.
Oh, Jesus.
Recover, you're right, get your prayer correct. Eat up. Stand on that side of Versa closer to the web start. Try to recover your stats so that you're able to be full power for webs. Stats power up for webs. Super combat. It's okay to be low HP while you're on webs. If you're in the back line, you need to skip. So one swung in the back line, you might get webbed. We need a manual path to any webs that could be expiring due to those people in the back line. Zekwood, I think you're behind. So we'll trim it all the way down. It's more important for you to get your stats figured out, Zekwood, than going for those little pot shots with the staff. Off boss, off boss. Remember where you were during P2? That's where you're going to go for yellows. I'm gonna drag her away from yellows so it's not ragging anyone's yellows. Zekwood, you got a little unlucky. Your one of your yellows is there. Brew up, restore, super combat. Claw spec once the natives come out. Trying to get trapped in the corner. Tank could swap. Ball coming out. The ball's on you. Chase a teammate.
Oh, can you drop
It's on
spam?
you now. Chase a teammate. Oh no. Out of run maybe.
My
Sip your
goodness.
stab. Recover your health. You got this. Saying's on. Hit them when they're blue.
I'm dead.
Make webs, make webs, make webs. At all costs, make webs. Sip to your stam. Make webs, make webs, make webs, make webs. I think I got you. Don't suicide. Brew up, recover, restore. I'll call yellows. I got the west ones, you got the center ones. Lure NATO far away. Make it the last second. Tank as best you can. For the ball, I'm gonna pass it to you if we end up getting it. I still have a lot of supplies left. It's on me, I'm gonna pass to you. Just keep hitting Verzik.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Little polarity pop here.
Sheesh.
And clear.
Wow.
We missed time by just a little bit. Not bad though. GZ on the first KC, Zekwood?
Thank you,
Thank
Z.
you, thank you.
Ah, well.
Yeah, it's
no
been
per-
so long since I haven't used whip here, so I forgot to take the 5-tick weapon.
Forgot if I did. Don't worry about it. You're
Yeah.
probably intending on taking SRA, which is a 5-tick weapon, I believe. And then I told you don't take it because it's very difficult to use. Now that you've kind of seen it, you understand what your supply situation feels like. Going into the end of the raid, you probably fit it in. Just make sure you're carefully using it. You don't get yourself knocked out because points disappear very fast in hard mode, Tom. Oh, we line up for these. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Zekwin, you are in the center here. Your first KC here. We always celebrate these. If you're in the hub, in the party here, take a moment to celebrate with Zekwin. You guys were all 1 KC just a bit ago. Pick your favorite emote whenever you want. We'll give you a second while I get set up here. Mooch staring stylely. Alrighty. GZ, you guys. Say GZ at Zekoid. First
Thank you,
KC.
thank you.
HMT.
Congrats.
That's huge. And it's not
What
like you
time
showed
again?
up in like a bunch of 500 KC chads did it. You know, 3 people who were 0 KC just moments ago walked in with you. So that's fantastic. I think that's like the coolest thing. Hopefully you guys feel like you're more comfortable with the content, by the way. Like, walking away from this, you feel like you'll be able to do some attempts on your own with randoms, LFR, or with friends. Kind of get an idea of how the content goes, how the mechanics work. That's kind of the goal of this. Kind of help you get in there. Do I do one more? I think we do one more. Do we have anyone else in the queue? I feel like we can make time with this group. I don't want to leave it on us not making time raid, you know? Let's go ahead and gear up one more time. Let's gear up one more time. Unless anyone has to drop, of
Do it.
course, then we can. It's the slowest gear I've ever done. I clicked like all my items 4 ticks apart. Good grief. Funny. Alright, I say R game if you're ready to go. We'll go another attempt. For those of you in chat who may be just joining, trying to learn a bit about hard mode, if you hit twice or Maiden, you're going to step away to pass the tank off to someone else. If you hit 3 times or more, you take extra damage. If you're freezing, you make sure that you're always available to freeze the crabs as soon as they're about to spawn. For crabs, you kill them all the way dead, so that she doesn't attack faster. On Mooch will pot when Mooch says R. And then for 30s, we skip 30s. Don't attack the crabs on 30s. Duo hard mode top speeds. I have done some duo hard mode speeds. I do like them, but that's not what we're doing this stream, Dobergoose. If you're interested in that kind of thing, shoot me a DM though in Discord. Would be fun to pot some duo hard mode speeds. Did I mess up Ore Border? I think I did. We roll with it. It'll be fun. People get experience doing other stuff at Soap Maze. The only downside though is the North Freeze won't be able to come in and take aggro away for 30s. Oh well, we got 5 people here. We can work with it. Drop your solid, nothing else. Remember, everything time-wise starts right away. Zekwoid, you've got... oh, you got Fang. That works. Fantastic. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Dobergoose. No more specs. Hold your spec. Avoid the blood. North, be ready to freeze. You got all North freeze?
Yes.
Make sure you're doing a good job flicking your weapons to lure mate into draining the wrong stat. Shoes is very official. Happy to hear that, Yuzumoose. Love doing them. Nice freeze. Make sure you're ready to freeze your crabs on time. Fantastic. I think 1 tick later you might have been in a bad shape there, but it looks like you gambit it just right. It's a very risky play. I respect it. Just make sure you don't get caught by doing that too. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, by the way, Yuzumoose. Stand boss for 30s. Claw spec if you have claws. Claw spec mate. Is it mated? Is that what your name is? How is it taking me that long to notice that? Surely that's your name. Is it mated? No way. Or is
Oh
it
shoot,
M8?
I was muted. It's like mated, but I don't know. Like it's just a random name, to be honest with you.
Like the
It's like
hyphen
mate.
through.
It's just
Mate?
mate, pretty much.
Alright. Be quick between rooms. Time between rooms matters. You want to look at this clip of me and my friend doing a trio we don't know what happened and never see before either? That's an interesting. Don't want to post to ask first. If any mods are in chat can do !permit on I got TM87 so we can post a link. Be happy to do that. Or you could just post it, and if Nightbot takes you down, I'll find it after that. Back he turns. Could turn. He turned. Enter if he's on the opposite side. Body should be on. Nightbot shot you down, unlucky. Oh. Watch your feet. Trying to get Twitch chat here. Take a look at that in a second. Out he goes. Decent damage. If you're above 50 spec, you'll be leading with a claw spec here. I'm going to try to force damage. We might be able to get the 2 down if we swing really hard. If it's really close and I call for us to stay, expect death. Don't be afraid. Down. Those claw specs look really small. It's not looking good, guys. Watch your feet. Yeah, we're not forcing it. We're not forcing it. Out. Damn, those are really small claws. I have 6, 6, 7, 7. 2 people had like claw specs below 30. That's what it looked like. Out we go.
I had a 90, but who's counting?
Okay, I guess not me. No, made it! No! We lost the man!
Ah, unfortunate.
You take one moment to do anything other than focus directly on these hands. I swear they like homing rocket. Like, Homing missile straight on you, man.
They come quick.
It's why that channel redemption is so lethal. The read every message at bloat channel redemption. It's one of my favorite ones though. It's so funny. It's unfortunate. If only we had a couple more 90 claws. What are we saying? Go ahead and eat an angler if you're not 121. We want to be fully maxed out so you don't lose those 3 ticks eating the angler. You want to last as long as possible before needing to hit your supplies in this room. So max out your DPS 121. Make sure you're potted for your respective style, especially melee pot. All people need to be melee potted for the demi bosses. Terab, I'm gonna hit whoever our North Freeze is. I'm gonna be hitting all the pre-fires. Do anything that makes it into the room. Whoever the ranger is, you're going to be throwing chins during the first demi. Ignore when I call for the gear switch. And then for meleers, first, just keep the same sides you had the previous raid. Fight is starting. 3, 2, 1, go. It's kind of unfortunate. I can't tell who's doing what role based on the orb order anymore. And I'm very dependent on that when I'm teaching. Like, I look at it all the time, figure out what's going on. All in the same tick and all different quads, then someone's gonna die. That sounds horrible. Melee gear on, Scythe and Chalet. Hopefully everyone's potted. Oh no, I misclicked. That's unfortunate. I wasn't going to hit both, so I swapped too late. I should have swapped 2 ticks earlier. #18 West, Fortin pre-fire, always gonna hit it. Melee grounds, melee ground after this wave. You're paying attention to the numbers, just 10, 20, and 30, by the way. I misclick. Travesty. I'm looking at pillar health as we transition to the later waves. Thinking about what needs to be balanced out. North pillars are healthy, south pillars are not, so be focusing south side more, regardless of what your role is. A lot of melee south. Ignore the big guy. And we're focusing pillars. Look at pillar health when we make our decisions. Southwest pillar's really low. All hands on deck. Don't let it fall. Don't let it fall. Even if your roll's not on it, go help it. Go help the pillar. It's gonna die. Help the pillar. Don't let it die! Blow pipe it! Pipes everywhere! Yes! We live! Southeast! 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 Next pillar! Go, go, go! Oh. This group can 2-pile now. We had showed a clean Nile last time. So, North Freeze will be standing with me up here. And we're going to treat it just like we would normal Tob. We literally don't move, we just tank. Be above 85 HP before we start. Make sure you restore as well. Brew if you need to, restore if you need to. Pot share the range pot once everyone's here. Cool, cool. BGS if you got it. If everyone's the same tick, then it's a really bad situation, actually. Because then someone's gonna die. Like, it's gonna choose someone for aggro, and when they swing next, it will kill them. We're signing up for about 65 damage, by the way, like on average. You get bad RNG, it goes like melee mage or mage range every time. We'll take a little more. With Sangs and whatnot, it does kind of reverse. Like we get a little health back too, so it's a little bit less bad than it sounds. So go up 29. Melee phase is fantastic because we take no damage. Last hit, fantastic. A lot easier to do it that way, in my opinion. Why not splitting? Because it's a little bit faster to do it the way we just did it. We get 13 tick range phases more often because we catch ticks up when we're doing mage phases. Additionally, it gives us more venge splat opportunities, which is a little bit better as well. We only do that once people have learned how to do the traditional method. I'll be 1-2, Tarab 1-3, Mooch 2-3. Zekoid Phil, mated back up. Your roll might be different than it was last time. Tarab's thinking about dropping a really sick hammer here. He's powering up. Okay, he got it. he was like channeling his what do you call his just powering up. Yeah, it's a cool method. 2-pile is a fun one. The wind up, he cooked that thing. Oh man. Chat approves. That's all I'm saying. Fair off. Bottom of orbit on the inside is mated. You're going to wait on the third row till everyone else is left. Whoever's on the outside, wait on the third row until it's no longer red. Mooch, go ahead. Awesome. You give yourself a little bit of slack. Make sure you follow the path exactly. You can go 2 tiles up whenever it's on the edge of the maze. It's a neat trick about 5s. Make sure you're not walking your maze. Go quick. 2 should be specking. It'll be myself and Mooch. I miss, which means Zekoid should fill. Zekoid should fill. Make a sandwich. No ball goes in the middle. If you have a ball, you are a bun. You are off zone if you have a ball. Beautiful. Good stuff. Home run W. Come on, man. That's going a little too far. Oh no. Red 5. Bottom of board on the inside this time is mated again. Same thing as before. Hang back. Whoever's on the outside, stay in the third row till it's no longer red. Go for it. If you have more balls, we will tick it. 3 should be specking. We see 130 defense. You should spec instinctively when you see that. Do not let it stay 130. 130 is bad. Now it's 100. Now you can claw spec. Made it over here, whipping out the claws, trying to take MVP. You can use Revenge aggressively here, by the way. If you have Venge, if you have above 50 HP, take a hit aggressively, try to kill it faster. Who up ticky? They balls? Nobody. We're causing double goal here. I guess the left goal came up a little short. Make sure you're quick between rooms. You drop any partial potions close to the chest, decant them if you need to. Make sure you have your stam, 3 potions that restore prayer, and then the rest brews. If you have extra points, you can buy and drop brews for your teammates. 2 brews are on the ground, load up, and go. We're playing in a way that keeps our points high by not dying in the early rooms, playing safe in the early rooms. We trade a little bit of speed for that. As you play more aggressively, you'll find mistakes are very harshly punished in hard mode. Death is brought with empty soak chests and sadness. Be quick between rooms, we want to make time. Remember, if it's your quadrant, it's your problem. Take over when you can, Zekoid. That's not your quadrant, mated. You take over the old one, Zekoid. Take over, Zekoid. Mated, that's not your quadrant. Always hold the old one. I'll take over the new one once you're freed up. What I'm showing is a slight simplification of the full Advanced 5 strategy. Technically, there's some rare cases where I don't take the new one, but don't worry about it. Make sure you centralize after each exhume. We got punished for it that time, made it. Got punished for that one as well. Whoever gets there first gets it. Centralized mooch. Don't want to stand in the middle when there could be more exhumes. That is the last one, actually. Kind of funny. Make sure you're potted. Guy with the BGS hopefully did scythe BGS. Just 36 defense. Kind of, Any BGSers?
Yep.
One defense is fine. Okay, 0 defense! Oh, funny. Beautiful. You're trying to find every tile that's not useful, Sekway. Scythe from your quadrant. Wait till he looks away. Wait till he looks away. Then swing. If he's looking away from you, you can swing immediately. 3, 4, 5. Mate, you want to do something kind of cool?
Mhm.
We're gonna claw spec after the next scythe. Don't lose any ticks. Cool.
Cool.
Good Chally too.
Oh no.
I didn't feel confident with that one. I
didn't
see.
feel confident.
I
did not
prepped
feel
you.
confident.
6-1's brew. Let me take the restore instead.
He just threw the chally in there right at the end on you.
A little bit of a,
I thought I did great. I was patting myself on the back. I was like, oh no, he wants to do something else.
the God Chally. Give you like 1 tick reaction time. Can he do it? It'd be kind of. I would have been kind of impressed if you did pull the Chally. Like, damn, that guy's like great situational awareness. He's ready for anything.
Oh, that would have been great.
I know, but you understand why that works?
It's hard because like it's a 4 tick and 3 tick. It's
And
not
not that-
really, kind of.
Yeah, no, I'll explain after. Just remind me. If I just starting, Terra pick it up, or border is different. Mooch pick it up with the west pillar. Mate is up next. Player 2's up. That's Terra. If you're low run, you could consider sipping a dose of stam. Ever since the agility rework, we no longer need this stam for P1. It used to be quite an issue. If it was intentional that you didn't pick it up, that's smart. Be careful on your pathing, mate. Brew up
Oh, wow.
restore, a sand few instead of restore, sand few to block out the poison. And then super combat. Make sure you're 118. I'm going to slowly go through the list on the right here and see if anyone's trolling. If you got ragged, go ahead and heal up. Just get your timing right. Brew up move that quick. $85 HP before you swing. It's good habits. Yes, you can technically swing lower, it's just risky. I'd rather not have anyone dead at B2 if we can make it through P3. The Moana step goes crazy, Tears of The playlist has everything on it, you know? If anyone's just enjoying the music in the background, hanging out lurking this stream, I appreciate you. If you're curious and you want the playlist for yourself, !playlist. My favorite song is the first one on the playlist. Just always curious if people have the same kind of music taste. Or just, come on, play along, or just, you know what to do. Mage prayer.
Humble.
It's not about the purples, we just want a world, we want a top. Oh,
I screwed up. I forgot a stam.
I got you. Who needs it?
Mate. Thank you so much. You can just take it and drop it, or sip it and drop.
I'll just do it without stamp.
Wow, that's great. You're good. Damn.
It'll
I
be
could
fine.
never do that.
I mean, I could use a dose of stam, but
Okay.
the worst case is like
Let
I
me
don't
know
have
and I'll
stam
drop.
for webs, and I have to like walk and run out of supplies. So I'll hit one. I should have hit one dose before giving it to you. I'll yoink a dose back, and then I'll give it back. Unless
Okay.
it's yours now. I mean, I get it if you want to be base and
No. I appreciate it.
just be like yoink, it's mine now, bitch. Anyway, I've had someone do that, but it was kind of funny actually. Make sure you revenge. Now you drink it all 4 sips. Chad, he's thirsty. No. Surely not. Me ready for the crabs? I'm gonna decide where's the closest round in the closest to getting to webs. Got plenty of time to get there. Make it to webs. We're on time. You'll get your corner for yellows. We might have natives out during yellows. If that's the case, trust that people will go to the correct corners. You know where you were P2, that's where you go for yellows. Made it get out.
I lagged there. Wow.
Remember, lure your natives far away from your yellows. Don't get hit by your native. Figure out which one's yours. Don't let it touch you. 3 ticks between yellows. Lure it far away. Then grab your yellows at last second. Brew up. Resource super
Oh.
combat. It's a tough one. Ooh, 3 victims. Brutal. I'll have to pass the ball, mate. Just do your best to tank. Just trust I'll be there. Keep hitting Berserk as you go for it. No! You ran east!
No.
Keep hitting the boss! No!
Oh no.
No! That's okay. Give your best shot. Try to make it to webs. That'll be your best shot at clearing. Wait for it to commit to an attack. You got crab coming out soon. You'll have to pop it before webs. The stam gonna come in clutch. Sure. Oh.
Howie.
Make webs, make webs, make webs. Don't care if you get by the NATO. Restore super combat if you have it. Swing hard. I don't know if we got the heal off yet. See a lot of heals. Are we fully potted? Are we swinging max power? No!
No.
Redemption on. You might get a redemption. Eat. Tank the
I don't have
web.
any food
No!
left. I have no food left. Oh.
You're panicking. I saw the heart go off. You're out of options. No, how tragic.
Unfortunate.
Unlucky.
So
That's so
okay, so the
unfortunate.
ball is going to you. So I just hit like, just follow you, I guess. Like,
No, it's a person who has the balls are supposed to follow another player. So
okay.
what I like to do is I try to stay station. If I have the tank, I try to stay stationary so it's easier for them to be close to me. And if I
Okay.
see that they're going to attack the boss with some kind of pattern, I'll group up. Don't sweat it though, it happens. This is the most
Dang.
common way people die in hard mode as well. So the green ball doesn't get managed correctly. It's not like all you could do. The best thing you could do is just keep attacking Verzik, so it's like predictable
Okay.
where you're going to be for your team.
Okay.
And because we want to kill her, so
Right. Right. Damage equals
win-win.
good.
What was the thing I was saying? I was going to mention. Oh, the Zarpus thing. We're on the same tick. Like I've already synced up. I notice we both have spec. So as long as we're synced up and we don't have
Okay.
you don't end up in like the 4 tick situation. So imagine everyone else is swinging their scythe 1 tick after us, or 1 tick
Okay.
before us, right?
Yep.
In that case,
Oh.
if we both clawed and scythe, we would both die. That'd be tragic. But
Right.
as long as we have someone 2 ticks away from us, if we both claw scythe, they'll pull aggro before our scythe cooldown comes up, so we can do something like that. Ideally, you don't want to have your claw spec saved for post screech like that because it's very hard to do it unless you're in comms.
Okay.
Like so you want to try and exhaust your spec before that happens, either as a tick fix getting into the screech or as something you use early on just because it's easier to use early on. If
Okay.
everyone's able to stay, we can give it one more try. I want to see when we get time with this group.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
No, I'm
Through
done.
work.
I think we're all down.
I said R in
Every
game.
day.
Let me go ahead and go to the board fix the orb order. The reason it didn't work is orb order. Let's just blame it on orb order. Find some random excuse. Go ahead and apply it to the board as well. Get a chance to say R. I see everyone potting anyway. I see some people gearing really quickly. Some people scrambling. different flavors all around. I'll just say go ahead and pot. A bit of a mess, but we'll make it work. You think all the old school servers just lagged? That's what it was. Exactly. It was the lag. Who's our freezer? Who's our freezer?
Me.
Mated.
Let me go join here.
And then our ranger is Tereb. And our meleeers are Mooch and Zekoid, and they were in this order by default. That buckler's getting some mileage today. Jesus. Hopefully
it
get a
is.
purple or something. You just call it your split. Something like that. Ends up working out that way if we get like an Avernic, probably. Fight is starting soon. No, I would pay everyone cash and just ask my buckler back. I want the buckler back at the end of the session, of course. Some people are running in here still. Prayer off, prayer off. Don't waste your prayer. Waffles or pancakes? Definitely waffles. Savory waffles are pretty good too. What about you, Ravonix? Nothing against pancakes. A good pancake is a good pancake. Don't get caught by blood. Whatever's in the fridge. I mean, that's a fair take. Should be ready to freeze. What a blood spawn location, right underneath the clump. It's juiced. Mage gear's on. Uh-oh. Some blood bathing has occurred.
Guilty.
I'll try to lock
would
this
never
tomato
do
down
that.
that's more threatened to my DPS rules first, so they don't get screwed over. Mage gear's on. You got alt? Claw specs, claw specs. Uh-oh. Abort, abort, abort ship. Clear the crabs, clear the crabs. I thought you were on tennis, my bad. We did as much damage as we could. Gotta pass the tank. It's really important we pass the tank, which is gonna be really fast attacking. I'll step back for this. Everyone wraps the corner but me. I'm all alone! Hopefully I got far enough there. Alright, hopefully hopefully we have a tank. No!
Oh, no.
No! You guys want to give it another go at main, or do you want to just go for it? I
Up
see
to you.
people hesitating. We go back. The second one person hesitates, I know someone deep down doesn't have the gall to say that they want to reset because they know they could do better. Something deep down bothered someone.
Yeah, that was my fault.
No, don't sweat it. The it's pretty rough sometimes. If there's ever blood thrown while you're freezing, it's really good. That's an action. The second you see your XP drop to input movement, it'll naturally dodge blood, and also building space or closing space between your movements is really helpful. So like during 30s, I like to be basically around the T-bow line or slightly behind it when I'm going for my freezes. And when I'm at North Freeze, and I'll be pulling up really close to mid in between each freeze, and that makes it so that it like auto dodges blood, and I can just focus on my timing, make sure I'm clicking the crabs properly, and it puts me close for when I swap to my melee gear and pump damage for claw specs. Say R again when you're ready to go. R from Carrie, R from Terab, R from Mooch, R from
Oh, I need to be in the group.
me, and R from Zekwood. I'll go ahead and accept one at the board on the way there. Yeah, the positioning is a key thing, Tiers. The how you stand is like it's not negligible. It's actually quite important. There's also some nuance for like the timing of the barrage damage landing. Like barrages are a projectile, they just don't look like one. So if you're very far away and you're doing like stacking, it's important that you actually pull up close to the clump so that the cleave damage lands on crabs before they leak. It's like there's like even more to it than just like positioning close versus far for avoiding blood. If you do exclamation mark maiden WR, you'll see some interesting positioning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get it. Be there on the first tick for that mall. Sometimes the deaths cause the Kodai to like lose its thing still. So make sure if you use autocast, you're not caught off guard by it. We might get it again soon. You never know. Mage Gear's on. He's on time. Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, the noodle.
You guys know the problem with that, right? Oh dear, here's the blood spawn right as the crabs come out.
More fun.
I'm actually letting a crab go to catch the blood spawn. I think the blood spawn's even more dangerous than the crab. And that's crazy probably to some people. But it's going to kill my team, more likely. A slightly faster maiden is a problem, yes, but a maiden where we can't melee maiden is definitely a bigger problem. Mage ground soon. I'm situational about it. Like that was one where I would be stuck for at least 10 ticks, 11 ticks, unable to interact with that tomato, and it was like on the corner of maiden. Rallo spec. Why do I have 100 spec? I guess I just said fuck specs. I guess I just didn't spec. Interesting choice. Not one I make too often. Each wrangler, grab yourself. I love how the room's so tidy at the entrance every time. maybe it's funny to some people in chat, but to me, I think it just makes sense. Because the worst feeling is like if you drop something and then a teammate drops something on top of it, and then you just have to like waste a tick or two trying to make sure you don't grab their shit. 1, 2, 3. 28! What a T-bow. He could turn. He also might not. Turn to the one place I could hit. Made to make your win. Watch your feet, not your XP drops.
Motherfucker.
Man, like, there comes a hand. Someone's wearing a Blood Fury trying to solve a problem. Make your way out, don't tank. Start sleuthing around, figure out who done it. I go looking at the inventory, suddenly I see 4 Blood Furies in their inventory. Nobody's I'm just none the wiser, I guess. Oh man. My favorite is when I peer over to the party hub and I catch them in the act, like swapping. Tears says to me, I think I know who done it. Plot twist, it was me. Out, 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 out. Don't. It's a long run. I hate when he goes down in the corner for that reason. It's super annoying. Backy turn. Remember, walk along the walls. Make sure you run around the corners. Time you run. Don't wait on the corner like that. If you end up getting caught by something, it's really bad. It will chain flies to both sides perfectly.
No.
Somebody call an ambulance. We got a man down.
Swing really hard. If your divine run out, consider redivining to push damage. It will speed it up if we save a full size swing. It's like 3 seconds for sipping a potion with very little cost. Most people need to be melee potted anyway. At very least, you want to be melee potted for the first demi. If you did end up dying and you had divined like right after Maiden or something, you could kind of forgo it for a little bit to try and squeeze a little more value out of your pot. So like use the whole pot for Nilo or something. Use the whole dose for Nilo by waiting till the first demi. But that's a small nuance. Same rolls as before. I ran in early, sorry, bitch.
What is the time specifically needed?
25 minutes for a 5-minute.
Oh, okay.
Total time.
You said you wanted
Melee
someone
gear?
to remind you about. Oh, I'll wait.
Yeah, no worries. Make sure you get your Charlie off. Any Avengers? Pew 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 pew. Feel free to call out when you guys avenge to your teammates or remind them to avenge too. Just flex that you're a good avenger or something. I don't know. Like nice venge guys or something. If you want to be snide about it, I'm fine with that. I don't mind a little bit of that.
I was saying you wanted someone to remind you about why we wait to kill the last one, the last Debbie.
Oh yeah, if we focus the last one down when the pillar's in a good state, it does save time. But if we focus it down, we end up a pillar ends up falling. It's tragedy. Like it's just a ton of supplies wasted, and it basically makes 2-pile extremely expensive and not worth it anymore. Melee gear. It's a fat chally. Little range roll sneaky. Hit the local teammate with the did you get those venges off? Just to flex on you and did yourself the most Giga Chad venture around. Okay, Chad. Tears. I mean, honestly, yeah. It does work. I've had groups that do it before, and like they all walk away like having perfect venge up time, because like everyone starts competing for venge up time. They make mistakes in other places because of it, but it's 100% worth it. Look at pillar health. Southwest is not important. Ow. You can hit the demi-boss here, actually. It's a good example of a time where the pillar's in great state. Just let that guy time out. It's like we waste.
Oh,
I guess
shoot.
someone hit it, but
Yep.
because we could balance it, we could do 2 pile group of a range pot. I like how people usually be like 2 pots, a new method. I've never done it before. It sounds scary, but then once you know what it is, you're like, I want to do 2 pile every time. It's way easier.
It is. Seems like it.
There are some conditions for it, but we always meet them if we don't lose any pillars and nobody's like really unlucky. Make sure revenge uptime's super important for this to be a good method. Try to stay above 28 HP.
Oops, sorry. Misclick.
It's a yeet! It ran straight east for no reason. I always wonder if like, I know it's like not a thing because like it's just a video game and whatnot, but if the characters had feelings, like I feel like your character would be like, why? Just why? Like an internal crisis. I feel like Whiplash or something. Anyway.
Quick.
I got absolutely decimated there.
That's nice. Niles is feeling pretty good. For a 5-man learner team, Niles have been actually really good tonight. Let's go for it. Make sure you're potted. I should have said what the roles are. I kind of surprised everyone. Mated 1-3, go inspect. Terab 2-3, Zekoid Phil, Mooch backup. If anyone's wondering why my roles are different, I'm literally incredibly lazy and just use orb order. Or saying it. 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, Phil backup. That's literally all I do.
I was wondering why that was a little bit different last time, but I was like, okay.
Yeah. Left 2. Let's see if you guys can do mace cleanly. I'll say nothing. I've said it a few times. Whoa! A shortcut there! The same
my
guy who took a
God.
step west at or east at Island Boss, eh?
Hey,
Or if it's
I
someone
didn't take a shortcut, did I? Uh-oh.
Or if it's someone different, if maybe they felt inspired. I don't know.
I thought I hit it right.
There you
I
go.
don't know.
Someone had a little surprise movement north there.
Maybe my
Oh.
true tile
If
wasn't
you're
right,
below
so-
like 30 HP, you can elect a Tikita ball if you get it instead. It's perfectly fine. Make a sandwich. Zekwood go left. Made it go right. Everyone else center. We skip. The best kind of sandwich. A skip
to?
lunch. Go for it. I'm going to show you guys something you probably haven't seen before. The maze is going to go gray before you guys finish running the maze. Just run straight out. This means the person on the outside has completed the maze before the rest of the group. So you see you don't have to run the maze, you just go straight out. You don't have to follow it.
Oh.
And I'm able to just start swinging on Sodaseg right away if I do that. So it is a time save. The risk of it is if any balls come to me, they could bounce and be invisible to my teammates. So it's required that I call them out. There are downs to it, and if the big ball gets launched, they could be desynced, or they could even be invisible. Which means you have to check your chat box. And taking it when it's invisible is quite the scary thing.
Wait,
I
so what
just
did you
wanna
you
introduce it
just
to you.
you just tanked the maze and you just ran through it?
Yeah, I
without
basically ran
waiting?
from here like all the way out. There's like
Okay.
nuances to it to where you can like save a little health doing it, but I'm not going to get into that here. But
I'm
you
gonna
could
buy a
watch the
stamp.
VOD back if you're curious about that.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
so restore and stamp. The biggest thing is like you might have heard off on 3 before. If you exit the maze on a specific tick, you don't take damage as you exit if you're the only person or the last person on the outside. So it works for normal top as well. You'll see speedrunning teams do it. I like to add it to hard mode once in a while just to show that it exists. It's a great way to save time for your team as long as your team's mentally prepared for it, I guess. That's Terps. The zoomed logic is looking much cleaner right now. People are like repositioning to centralize. Zooms are leaking less. I mean, people are fighting for it because they realize how much time it's like super easy. It's fun too. When you have a clean Zarpus, it actually feels pretty good in my opinion. It's like you like feel proud of like the synergy of the teamwork or something. Oh, I misclicked. You could flame me for that, Zekwood.
Oi, oi, oi.
You had that hard carry. You had it. You knew. No. Very good. Make sure you're potted.
I got BGS.
It was a good time. 0 defense. See people trying to get rid of their spec as well. See a couple people went to 0. I encourage it if want to make your life easy. There is like a rare scenario you'll get 1 extra swing post screech. I'll come hang out with different people as we do Zarpus.
Would you say that the like double hammer and then like wait for the BGS or the BGS is like best for everything, Zarpus? Or just hard mode? Like you know how I double scythe and then BGS? Is that like a hard mode thing?
It's not really a hard mode thing. It's more just me looking at our inventories. I don't have strict requirements for gear, so so for me, like I don't really mind. So when I do a cool thing, mate, you want a claw spec, right? But you see I'm synced with you, right? And I don't have a claw spec. So what I'll do is
Okay.
I'll rotate it to another side that's the same tick, so you can freely claw spec.
Okay, after this one. Oh,
Yeah, whenever
shoot.
you want. I mean, ideally before he dies.
That would be good. That would be nice, right?
And Zekwood over there, you could do Fang specs as well freely. I didn't call it out.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly he's like,
I
oh, I
think
wanted to spec too.
Yeah, I was hovering over my claws, but I didn't even remember the thing has spec.
Yeah, you Fang spec works, Claw spec works if you can just make sure you're safe doing it. I think you are 1 tick away from another person, so it'd be a little risky, but we had people on the other side that were 2 ticks away, which is fine. Like, see, I'll watch for it. Be quick between actions here. We have a clean Verzik. We have 12 minutes almost to get Verzik done. We have plenty of time. Let's play clean. Don't focus. Don't rush. Oh yeah, do focus. Don't rush. You know what I mean. But it's starting in Thrall 2, 1, go. And Maid is up first. No focus, all rush. No, that's a horrible plan.
Well, I'm sorry, I just snagged that from you.
No worries.
Reverse it for the last one. Zekwoid's up next.
Yep.
Yep.
Keep that pattern in the next time we get the Sef2. My staff. Maid is up next. If it gets to you guys, Terab's up next. Might die from Terab spec here. Bonus points we pull up to try and close the gap between your hits to try and get a little lower projectile time. Good movement. Off the pillar, off the pillar, off the pillar. Range prepare, sip sand few. Block out the poison. So we're gonna have a stand this time.
I do not.
Oh no.
It's the curse.
Sam first. My bad. Was it made that I needed it?
No.
I misspoke. Where's the stam
That's actually
dropped?
so stupid. I'm dead.
No! If I had seen, I
my
would
dr-
have. I was trying to pick up the stam and take it to the next person who needed it.
Dude, I had a dragon dart that landed on my tile.
Did it expire or something?
Yeah,
Or-
I went to click the tile and I clicked the dragon dart and my character stood.
After 4 cabs, you can grab in the middle to not have the lightning bounce. After this attack here, that's where you would want to go.
Sorry,
We're
what was
due
that?
for a lightning during reds. Just make sure you don't
Okay.
go too far north or south.
Herb will need a sip of a stam eventually. Unfortunately, I
Who
forgot
needs
my
it?
team.
Oh no, lots of forgotten stamps this rate.
Oh, I moved.
You say you're RSN, so I can know who needs it. It's hard for me to tell from
Herb.
voices.
Yeah.
Tarab. You take a swig. It'll last for 2 minutes. Does anyone else need a stamp? Taking a
Damn
look
master
around.
over here.
I have my own. I even dropped it, so if someone needs it, feel free.
Wait, Zach, go ahead.
Here it is.
Ooh, stamp.
Dropped it right there.
Chat. Is it better to one tick step under on tanking or step back? You want to step under so you don't drag the boss. There's more advanced methods that depend on the boss not being dragged. So you do not want to be stepping back. There are some times where you want to drag the boss, such as right before yellows. You want to make it so it's clear where the yellows are in like LFR situations. In Speedrun it's not really applicable because he's usually dead before yellows.
Gonna go ahead and grab
Make
this.
webs. I think about each call that I've been calling off the last few raids. Like understand like this is next. 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack, make webs. I think I took over northwest, so I'll be going northwest. If your yellows don't spawn, you'll be in the center. Everyone skips except Zekoid. 4 Scythe Smiths for 1 Fang. Made to make sure you don't miss a tick. A painful trade. Keep trimming them down. Position on your corner. This is going to be before NATOs, so in this case you want to be close to your corner so you're ready to go. I recommend dragging Berserk either directly south or north to avoid her ragging people's yellows. Oh, we proc. That's okay. Lure your NATOs far away. Mine are in the center. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 under attack. Bit of a tricky one. I gotta think about my pathing there to make sure it didn't kill me. The ball's on you. Need to chase a teammate. Ball's on you. Need to be chasing a teammate.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Crab's coming out soon. What a choice!
That was a misclick. I'm not gonna lie.
Try to pop the crab as well. Make webs.
Yeah.
Stay in
Whoa.
cycle, you're fine. I fixed it.
Oh no! What happened? there?
Terra, focus on getting healed up so you're strong when it finishes. Wide step.
I'm out of stam.
Oh no.
I am out of stamina. Oh.
Two.
Here, I'm gonna drop one.
Under attack.
Yep.
Drop one. I dropped it.
I got center. Terra east. Made it west.
Oh sh.
Oh no.
Take the ball, take the ball, take the ball. Take it to the grave. It's all yours now! Sorry if that's toxic. We're getting rid of
No,
it.
you're good.
I offloaded that shit ASAP. Fucking stalled on like a random dart or something. It's tragic. I'm gonna be on a weird tick coming out of this. There's a lot of supplies on the ground. But I want to keep my boost as long as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Step under. Attack. Full path for this, just in case. Okay, we got it. Plenty of supplies on the ground. Woo!
Crazy. You are.
We made time! 10
We
seconds!
made it.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Come again?
No way.
It's a dream. This
Yeah.
team, we made it.
You're back.
We made time.
Carrie
Now
is
you
literally
heard me.
trick shotting. Crazy.
Literally sticking up to his name.
That's a chest, right? That's 1.5 mil in the chest. Any kits?
No kids.
No kid.
Terra
but
walks up,
1.6 mil.
yoink! Gets the pet, 2 kits in a dust.
No,
Oh,
never lucky.
I have to
Always
go to bed, but I can't say thank you enough.
I hope you had a good
Sure.
time. If you guys
Oh,
ever do want to
amazing.
watch the VODs back, I've been uploading them to YouTube lately. Don't come out, don't roast me for the elite clue. But geez, you guys, how much we got some of your first KCs together today. Recommend if you had a good time raiding with each other, add each other to your friends list, network with each other, take other learners, go LFR together. It's fun. I promise you'll have a good time doing hard mode. I've enjoyed all 1,000 or so of the last KC, and I love taking learners to it. If you ever have any friends who are going to be jumping into hard mode and they are nervous for it, send them my way. I'm happy to take them. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you for taking us.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you,
thank
thank you,
you.
thank you.
Um,
Really appreciate it.
I'm probably winding down myself. It is midnight my time. Big full tangent. I'm back and I'm still cooked. Good God. But yeah, what I was saying is I've started uploading the VODs to YouTube. Was it YouTube? Twitch command. There's a VODs channel. So if you want to like watch something back or like I explain something and like you don't remember what I said, it'll be there within a day or two, hopefully. I haven't. I'm very lazy with the VODs. I don't edit them at all. I just put them on YouTube for people because Twitch VODs disappear after a while. Zach, thank you so much for the sub. You legend. That soundboard was brought to you by my wife. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll probably call it there for a stream. Let me go ahead and throw the ending stream up. All the any donations, any subs, anything that we get for stream, I try to put back into the stream as best I can. This animation is commissioned by the Scald, Golden Gnome winner for 2025. Amazing artist, creates cool animations. And I am personally a big fan of it. Can we find someone to raid? You guys know anyone who's live right now on Twitch? We'll send the party their way. Do you guys watch anyone else or hang out on Twitch anywhere else? How do you find me?
Lake is streaming. He's always pretty good.
Lake's good? Alright. Sam Squanch? Is Sam Squanch's live? I haven't rated Sam Squanch's in a long time. But he also does a lot of hard mode learners. Is he doing that kind of stuff right now? Horse is live. No shot Horse is live. Duo learners. Honestly, there's probably people who are learning hard mode are probably also trying to learn duos too. I think we send it over to Horse. Horse is raiding with Abigail. I think we should root them on. He just went live too. He's gonna probably be live for a while. That's honestly a win. I'm gonna send it over to Horse.
Thank you again. You have a good night.
Thank
You
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You fellas are awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
I
a
really
great one, you
appreciate
guys.
Thank
See
you.
y'all
Goodbye.
around.
Have a good night, everyone.
You too.
All right.
We're gonna have a nice copy pasta spam for Horse, by the way. If you want to get yourself a few channel points, copy paste this gigantic message, just spam it in Horse's chat when we join, and actually consider following up with it, because he is going to be going ham teaching the Discord duos. As far as I can tell, he's been doing this a lot lately, and he is awesome at it. You'll also catch me live with Horse Sword once in a while when I'm learning duos myself. 100% recommend checking him out. And also, just have a little bit of fun with it. We'll send the party his way. Take care, everyone. I appreciate you all for hanging out. Donsky, thanks for that follow at the last minute there. Appreciate it. Thanks again for the subs, Echoid. SUOK69, thanks for the follow. Appreciate all of you. We'll see you over on Horse Lord's channel. I'll hang out and watch it for a bit with you guys. See you there.